Listen to me, right now, my child. Before you scroll, before you skip, stop everything. Because this isn't just a message, this is a divine appointment. I've interrupted your timeline on purpose because there is something I've been waiting to tell you. Something urgent, something eternal. You are special to me. Right now. This isn't flattery. This is holy truth. Not tomorrow. Not when you fixed everything. Not when you feel more spiritual. Now. And if you will stay, really stay, I will peel back the silence, break open the heavens, and pour into you a love so personal it will undo the lies you've carried for years. Do not treat this lightly. This is me speaking to you, one-on-one. From the first second to the final word, this is sacred. If you walk away, you'll miss it. If you stay, you'll never forget it. Let's begin. My beloved child, lean in. I want you to feel the gravity of this moment, not as an idea, not as a passing encouragement, but as the thunderous truth resounding from my throne directly into the core of your being. Right now, yes, in this very moment as your eyes meet these words, heaven itself is still. Do you know what that means? It means I have pulled back the veil between realms just enough to speak directly, personally, and unmistakably to you. The angels stand at attention, not because of a cosmic event in the stars, but because of the sacred significance of this encounter I orchestrated for you. This is not a broadcast meant for the crowd. This is a whisper meant for one. For you. I have called a divine halt to the distractions that often cloud your hearing so that nothing would interfere with the intimacy of my voice wrapping around your soul right now. I want you to know, you are not just seen. You are spotlighted. You are not simply part of a multitude I observe. You are the focus of my divine gaze in this very second. The warmth stirring in your chest, the heaviness loosening its grip from your thoughts, that's not emotion, that's encounter. You've longed to feel this kind of closeness, haven't you? The kind that silences doubt and calms the storm of am I enough? You are not only enough, child, you are extraordinary to me. You've walked through seasons where you felt like background noise in the world's conversations, a supporting character in other celebrations, a face in the crowd hoping someone would look your way with understanding. And I want you to know I never looked away. Even when the spotlight of recognition from others dimmed, my light remained fixed on you with unwavering focus. You are my joy in motion. Every breath you take is noted in my heart. I count your steps, I trace your sighs, I memorize your silences. You've mistaken my stillness for distance, but that stillness was me preparing a moment just like this. A sacred collision between my divine desire and your deep hunger to be known. I didn't call you to this message to console you in passing. I brought you here to crown you with awareness. You are not waiting to be important. You already are. Right now, the fullness of my attention is resting upon you like a gentle fire, and I refuse to let you leave this moment without realizing just how profoundly significant you are to me. This isn't about what you've done. This isn't a reward. This is the unveiling of identity, that you are my beloved, my spotlighted one, and everything I am is leaning toward you in love, right now. My beloved, you've been carrying a weight that language can't quite touch. An ache not for answers, but for acknowledgement. The world has often tried to treat your depth like a detail, rushing past your feelings, mistaking your quiet strength for indifference, and misreading your silence as surrender. But I know the truth. I know what lies beneath the smile you wear in public and the stillness you maintain when storms rage inside. That ache in your chest, the one that pulses late at night when the distractions have died down, and you're left with your own thoughts. I see it. I've traced it. I feel it. And I haven't come just to observe it from a heavenly distance. No, I have leaned in, closer than breath, closer than heartbeat, closer than the deepest prayer you've ever whispered. This isn't symbolic. This is supernatural proximity. I'm here, child. I'm not brushing up against your life. I'm wrapped around it. Every time you wondered if anyone truly knew you, I was already dwelling inside the ache you couldn't articulate. And this moment is not passive or poetic. It is surgical, holy, intimate. I'm reaching into the very epicenter of that longing, not to explain it away, but to heal it with my presence. Let me say this clearly. You were never meant to be known halfway. You were not made for shallow conversations or surface-level relationships. I designed you with depths that mirror eternity, layers that only I, your creator, can fully explore. And I am not intimidated by the depth of your need. I'm not afraid of your questions. I don't retreat when your emotions feel messy. I come closer. I draw near. That feeling in your chest, that swirling longing that refuses to be numb anymore, that's your spirit responding to me. It's what happens when heaven leans low and divine love refuses to be a theory. You asked for me to show up. I'm here, not in the distance, not in delay, but here, now, speaking, breaking, mending, filling. You thought you needed someone to notice you. But what you truly needed was someone to know you, the kind of knowing that sees behind the scenes, beneath the masks, beyond the good days and into the hidden valleys. And that kind of knowing is my specialty. I am the God who reads the meaning behind your pauses, who feels the tension behind your restraint, who counts the cost of your consistency when no one else celebrates it. You don't need to explain your ache to me, child. I am already seated in it, and I'm transforming it from the inside out. What has felt like emotional exhaustion is actually spiritual awakening. You see, the ache is not a flaw. It's a doorway, a holy chasm that only I can fill. The reason nothing else has satisfied it is because it wasn't made for anything but me. No compliment can touch it. No success could numb it. No connection could fully resolve it. That's because the ache is sacred. It was carved by my hand, not as punishment, but as a homing device for my presence. I placed eternity in your heart not so you'd chase applause, but so you'd eventually collapse into encounter. And here you are, not just surviving the ache, but standing on the brink of divine transformation through it. I am not soothing you with vague comfort. I am meeting you with intimate, tailored intervention. The ache was never an accident. It was a signal. And now, my love, your signal has reached me, and I have responded by descending into your space, not with a whisper alone, but with the weight of divine companionship that shifts the atmosphere inside you. You're not alone. You've never been. And now, the ache is about to become your altar, the place where pain turns to purpose and longing becomes legacy. Let me tell you something holy, something few are able to hear, and even fewer are ready to believe. You were not forgotten. You were preserved. While others were being elevated, you were being hidden. Not because I had less for you, but because I had more. And I could not afford for what I was crafting for your life to be contaminated by premature applause or early exposure. You weren't lost in the shuffle. You were safeguarded in the shadows. I know it felt like everyone else was getting their miracle. I know it seemed like your prayers were buried beneath the noise of others' testimonies. You watched them receive open doors while your door remained sealed. You saw them celebrate breakthrough while your hands stayed empty. But child, listen carefully. Your delay was not denial. It was divine reservation. I was not ignoring you. I was insulating you. I had to keep you from the counterfeit, from the shortcuts, from the watered-down versions of what I always intended to give you in full. What I've planned for you is not a side blessing. It's not a leftover. It's not a recycled miracle. It's a sacred release, one that carries my signature, my timing, and my glory. And for that kind of gift, I needed to prepare not just the blessing, but you. You've asked me why not yet. And I've whispered back every time, because you're not just antibody. You carry something rare, a DNA of obedience that others only imitate, a purity of surrender that many talk about, but few actually live. And that kind of surrender requires sacred alignment. I know it didn't make sense when others passed you by. I know the enemy tried to twist your waiting into rejection. But I'm here to break every lie that grew in that waiting. The reason it hurt is because it mattered. The reason it took time is because I was sculpting something eternal, not just situational. What I'm about to release through your life doesn't just bless you, it redefines the landscape around you. That's why I couldn't give it to you just because you wanted it. I had to wait until the moment you could carry it without it carrying you. And beloved, that moment is now. The pressure that almost broke you was actually perfecting you. And the silence that almost crushed your hope was actually consecrating you. You weren't being punished. You were being positioned. And here's the miracle. Because you didn't walk away, because you didn't sell your soul for a shortcut, because you stayed faithful in the fog, now I'm giving you the portion preserved for the faithful few. This is not for the flashy. This is not for the loud. This is not for the performative. This is for the one who stayed behind the curtain, who poured oil in secret, who cried in hidden rooms, who said yes when there was no reward in sight. This is for you. And when I say you, I mean your exact name, not the version the world sees, but the you I formed in fire and covered in grace. You are stepping into what others thought had passed you by, but in truth, it was waiting for you to catch up to it. This release, this restoration, this surge of favor, it bears your fingerprint because it was shaped by your faith, tested by your tears, and sealed by your endurance. And no one else can take credit for it. No one else can say they handed it to you. Because only I could author what's about to be revealed. You, child, are stepping into a sacred unveiling, and heaven is watching with all because you didn't rush what I was reserving. You waited. And now, you will witness. My beloved, I want you to pause and feel it. That subtle shift in the atmosphere around you, the stillness that suddenly feels charged, the invisible hush that covers this very moment like velvet over noise. That's not coincidence. That's not emotional residue. That is glory. And it's not hovering at a distance or swirling in mystery far away. It's surrounding you now, like a holy cocoon of presence wrapping itself around your reality. This is not abstract. It's not theoretical. This is tangible nearness. I have entered your atmosphere. My glory, which once felt reserved for sacred temples and long ago encounters, has now invaded your living space, not because you demanded it, but because I desired it. I have chosen this moment to remind you that my glory is not earned through perfection. It's drawn by hunger. And child, your hunger has reached me like incense in a quiet room. It has risen, and I have responded. So even now, even as your eyes move across these words, I want you to breathe slower, sit stiller, and realize you are not alone in that room. I'm not just near, I'm with you. And my witness carries weight. Do you feel that warmth under your ribs? That pull in your spirit that doesn't quite have language? That's me. That's your soul recognizing the glory you were created for. Like deep calling unto deep, your spirit is responding to what it was born to carry. Me. The distractions are melting, The fog is lifting, the ache is making room, because my presence is not a passing guest. It's your permanent inheritance. I didn't show up today to give you a little comfort and disappear into the background again. No, I came to stay. I came to saturate. I came to rewire the frequency of your heart until my voice becomes the loudest sound in your spirit. You've learned how to function under pressure. Now I'm teaching you how to flourish under glory. The weight you've been under has prepared you to carry what others collapse under. I have trained your hands in the dark so you could lift what is holy in the light. That's why you're sensing me more clearly now, because you finally become still enough, broken enough, surrendered enough to be trusted with this level of presence. Let me speak plainly. This moment is not weak. It is weighty. This is not comfort. It is commission. I am surrounding you not just to soothe you, but to saturate you. I am coating you in glory, clothing you in atmosphere, arming you with evidence that you are not abandoned. Even now, angels hover over you with wings full of divine assignment. They are not idle. They are waiting for your yes, for your recognition, for your agreement with heaven's agenda. I didn't surround you with this nearness so you could feel loved only. I did it so you would move differently, so you would breathe as someone seen, walk as someone chosen, and speak as someone carrying my weight. The glory that surrounds you right now isn't fragile. It's fierce. It will begin to reorder your inner world, strip away shame, clarify your next step, and place a mantle on your life that can't be mimicked. I didn't drape you in emotion. I've robed you in fire. And this fire, this unseen glory you're feeling, it's not a preview. It's the beginning. It's the first note of a song I'm writing over your future, and the world will recognize the sound because it will be unlike anything they've heard before. You, child, are being marked by glory, not later, not someday, but now. Let me pull you closer now, even deeper into this moment. Because what you're living through isn't random. The time on the clock, the room you're in, the words you're reading, all of it has been woven into eternity's fabric with deliberate precision. You are not drifting through time unnoticed. You are not surviving hours meant for someone else. This hour is yours. This second, this breath, this holy hush you feel over your chest is yours. Not borrowed, not accidental. Yours. I crafted it with hands that sculpt galaxies, and I filled it with purpose tailored only for your soul to carry. I didn't create time to trap you in cycles. I created time so that this moment could arrive. A divine intersection where your weariness meets my wonder, your fatigue meets my fire, your despair meets my design. Heaven isn't distracted. I'm not multitasking. Right now, I am fully, undividedly here, because this hour didn't just happen. It was summoned. You were summoned. And now we are meeting in the middle of it. Creator and created, author and beloved, father and child, not by force, but by alignment. I want you to imagine something, not from fantasy, but from the folds of eternal truth. Long before you ever took your first breath, I stood in the halls of forever and carved this moment out just for you. I declared that on this specific day, at this specific hour, you would be in this exact place, your heart raw enough to receive, your ears finally uncluttered enough to hear, your spirit alert enough to lean in. This was not man's doing. This was not happenstance. This is a holy collision between what I authored long ago and what you are stepping into now. That stirring in your heart, that pull in your spirit, that ache to know more than what the world can offer. That's you brushing up against your own divine timeline. You are stepping into time that has been reserved, like a banquet table no one else could sit at, a scroll sealed until you arrived. That's why the atmosphere feels charged, why your spirit is weeping without words. Because your eternity has met your now, and everything changes when that happens. You've passed through time wondering when it would finally be your turn. You stood behind others, clapping while quietly questioning when heaven's spotlight would find you. Child, this is your hour. Not just a good moment. Not just a breakthrough on the way. This is a birthplace of divine timing. I am not giving you breadcrumbs. I am opening doors carved from the wood of prophecy and soaked in the oil of endurance. You're not sneaking into your destiny through the back door. You're walking through the front gate, under a banner that reads, "Prepared in full." That's what this hour is. It's the hour where I prove to you that I never forgot. I never overlooked. I never postponed my plan. I was simply holding the clock in my hand, watching it tick down until the fullness of time matched the fullness of your faith. And now, child, it has. The fullness has come. The heavens have tilted. The wind has shifted. And you are not just walking through time anymore, you are fulfilling it. Child, you've spent so much time believing that I merely glance at you from the heavens, that I notice you in passing as I oversee all of creation. But that belief, though quiet and seemingly humble, is a distortion. Because I am not a distracted father. I am not an indifferent king. I am an intentional God, and my attention is not divided. When I say I see you, I don't mean in the way people do, through glances, through filters, through fleeting empathy. I see you with fullness, with focus, with fire. You are spotlighted. Not just looked at. Not just acknowledged in a crowd. You are singled out by the divine gaze that shaped galaxies, not for judgment, but for celebration. In this very second, I've aimed the spotlight of my glory on you. Not because you shouted the loudest, not because you performed perfectly, but because you mattered to me infinitely. Think about what a spotlight does. It isolates, it highlights, it reveals. It says, this one right here is where all attention must fall. That is what I've done with you. You are not standing in the shadows of someone else's calling. You are not backstage in the theater of destiny. I have drawn back the curtains and turned the full beam of my favor toward you. And it's not an accident. It's not even a reward. It's recognition. You have been showing up when it wasn't easy. You've been faithful in fog, consistent in confusion, steady in silence. You stayed when you had every reason to leave, and you believed when belief felt impossible. That, my beloved, is not invisible. That is divine bravery. That is the posture I celebrate. And so I have spotlighted you in this moment not to pressure you, but to honor you. To say to every principality, every lie, every onlooker, this one belongs to me. This one carries my name. This one walks in my strength. This one did not give up, and I will not let them go unnoticed any longer. Others may not understand why your name is rising in rooms you haven't entered yet. They may wonder why favor follows you like a shadow and why doors swing open with no explanation. But I will tell you why. It is because I have spotlighted you in heaven, and now that light is bleeding through into earth. What I honor in secret, I announce in public. What I crown in the quiet, I display in the divine unfolding. I've dressed you in endurance, and now I'm adorning you in exposure. Not to glorify you, but to verify my faithfulness through you. Because this light is not a stage light, it's a soul light. It exposes the hidden beauty I saw all along, the parts you thought were plain, the obedience you considered ordinary. I am taking your little yes, and I am placing the full focus of my kingdom upon it. And that, child, is not exaggeration. That is exaltation. Not because of who you tried to be, but because of who you allowed me to shape when no one else was watching. So receive this spotlight without shrinking. Don't run back into the shadows just because you were more familiar with being passed over than being pointed out. This isn't punishment. It's promotion. It's not prideful to walk in the light I've given. It's worshipful to acknowledge it. You are spotlighted, and nothing hell sends can dim what I have chosen to highlight. You don't have to compete for visibility anymore. You already have heaven's full attention. And now, beloved, the light that once felt too far to reach is resting gently on your shoulders, confirming what I've been speaking all along. You are worthy of being seen, because you've never stopped seeing me. Now listen closely, beloved. There are those who wait for anniversaries, holidays, mountaintop moments, and major milestones to believe that I am present and paying attention. They search for signs in the sky and wait for events to feel sacred. But I want to show you something different. I want to redefine what special looks like. Because for you, it's not about the calendar. It's not about crowds or ceremonies. It's not even about breakthroughs. It's about me showing up for you right now. In the middle of your ordinary day, I've poured divine oil into this hour and called it holy. Not because the world is watching, but because I am arriving. And where I arrive, glory follows. Grace floods. Time bends. And what felt small becomes sacred. You didn't have to prepare a stage for me. You didn't have to perform. You didn't have to clean up your emotions or polish your prayers. You didn't have to get it all together before this moment could be meaningful. Because I brought the meaning with me. I am not responding to your perfection. I'm responding to your posture, your raw, trembling, honest heart. That's what drew me in. You're not forgotten in the fold of the familiar. You're not lost in the middle of the mundane. I am not allergic to normalcy. I infuse it. That's what makes this moment a miracle. Not that it sparkles on the surface, but that heaven has leaned in anyway, and you feel the tremble in your bones because you know this isn't ordinary anymore. This is where exaggeration becomes reality. Because what I'm about to do through this moment will feel wildly disproportionate to what you think it deserves. You're going to see how my presence turns a whisper into a wonder, a pause into a promise, a breath into a blueprint. I'm not asking you to earn the shift. I'm telling you the shift is already in motion. Others are still waiting for some big sign, but I have wrapped my voice in stillness and handed it directly to your spirit, saying, this, right here, is divine. Not because it came with thunder, but because it came with me. And I don't show up casually. I don't move randomly. When I step into your timeline, it's because something eternal is being activated. So, child, stop comparing your moment to theirs. Stop minimizing the power of now just because it doesn't look like a mountaintop. This is sacred soil. This moment, right here, has been marked by me for manifestation. I have shown up for you. Not them, not a group, not the masses, you. This isn't favoritism. This is faithfulness. I'm not skipping others to get to you. I'm responding to the seed you sowed in silence, the ache you didn't articulate, the hunger that heaven couldn't ignore. This is not a general word. It's a surgical visitation. I made this moment special because I showed up for you. So receive it. Don't second guess it. Don't scroll past it like it's another whisper in the wind. This is the voice that formed worlds breaking into your now, and it's not a coincidence. It's confirmation that you are worth the interruption. My beloved, lean in again. Let this truth breathe into the depths of your soul. I have missed nothing. Not a breath, not a blink, not a moment of stillness when you thought no one was watching. You may think some of your days disappear into obscurity, drowned by repetition, diluted by routine. But I say to you now, with the full force of heaven behind my voice, I have documented every detail. Yes, every sigh that slipped from your lungs unnoticed, every teardrop swallowed before it could fall, every whispered thought you didn't dare say aloud. I heard them all. I archived them. I held them in my hands. I wore them like jewels across my heart because everything about you matters deeply to me. You have never lived an unnoticed day. You've never spent a minute outside of my awareness. You are not floating through life hoping I will look your way. I have never looked away. This is the intimacy I want to drench you in, not general comfort, but granular glory. I know how you breathe when you're calm, and how it shifts when anxiety curls its fingers around your chest. I know the difference in your footsteps when hope is alive versus when you've nearly given up. I can hear the exact tone your voice carries when you speak faith, even while fear is crawling underneath your skin. You've been surrounded by people who only notice you're visible, but I notice you're invisible. That's the difference between human observation and divine obsession. I'm not watching from afar. I am so deeply woven into your life that my nearness isn't beside you. It's within you. When your thoughts run wild, I'm still centered. When your emotions storm, I stay steady. I'm not afraid of your complexity. I created it. I designed the intricacies of your emotional rhythm, the nuance of your spiritual cadence. So even when you don't understand yourself, I do. You've spent so much time wondering if I'm paying attention. Child, I am not just paying attention. I'm paying homage to the beauty of your survival, the sacredness of your steps, the courage of your continued yes. You see delays. I see development. You see frustration. I see formation. You see your life in fragments, but I hold the full frame. Every moment is connected. Every hard thing you've endured is etched with divine fingerprints, and not a single piece has slipped from my grasp. Even the things you've forgotten, the times you bit your tongue, chose mercy over vengeance, showed up when you wanted to disappear. I saw it all. And now, heaven is beginning to respond. Not just with blessing but with alignment. This next season will be marked by the visible proof that you were never invisible to me. So don't minimize your days. Don't belittle your breath. You are not living through meaningless minutes. You are walking through miracle-saturated moments, each one building upon the last, stacking like stepping stones toward glory. My awareness of you is not a passive gaze. It is an active recording, a reverent attention, a love so fierce it counts the quietest groan as intercession. You are remembered down to the breath. And I am now preparing to reward what the world ignored, not to vindicate your ego, but to verify your endurance. So lift your chin. Square your shoulders. You are not unseen. You are deeply known, deeply kept, and deeply celebrated in the heart of your God. Come closer, beloved. Let me whisper a truth so sacred it bypasses theology and touches your soul like fire touches cold. This love is personal. I am not calling to a crowd today. I am not addressing a general assembly of weary believers. I am calling you, speaking directly into the marrow of your spirit, reaching into the rooms no one else has entered. This is not a corporate word. This is not collective affection. This is tailored tenderness, and it has your name written across it in eternity's ink. I am not using sweeping statements of love to cover you like a blanket thrown across strangers. I am wrapping you in custom care, in fierce affection measured not by what you've achieved, but by who you are to me. This is our moment. Just you and me. Low interference. No sharing. No delusion. You have been loved by people who offered only pieces. You've been seen through filters, measured by misunderstanding, evaluated by expectations that never matched your essence. But I've never approached you like that. I approach you as the artist who painted you, the potter who molded you, the author who penned every page of your journey with poetic precision. I know you in ways no human ever will, the way your chest tightens when you're silently disappointed, the way your eyes search rooms for safety, the way your soul craves depth while everyone else skims the surface. And I want you to hear me clearly. I don't offer you mass-produced mercy. I pour out personalized passion. My love doesn't graze you, it engraves you. My affection isn't random, it's relentless. And right now, this very moment, I've set my full focus on you like a sunbeam breaking through winter, not to warm the world, but to warm you. You may wonder, but why now? And I tell you, because you're finally ready to receive the love that doesn't require you to earn it. You've disqualified yourself from deeper affection because you assumed my love was spread too thin across too many. But I am not limited by volume. I am limitless in value. I don't divide love. I multiply intimacy. And today, I want you to throw away the idea that you're one of many trying to earn my attention. You have always had it. When you felt like an afterthought to others, you were my first thought. When you felt like an interruption, you were my intention. And when you believed you were too much for some and not enough for others, I saw you as exactly right. So here we are, just you and me. Don't let shame pull up a chair. Don't let fear hover in the corner. This is not the time for spiritual posturing. This is the time to collapse into the reality that you are fully known and fully loved at the same time. There is no performance that impresses me. There is no mistake that disqualifies you. There is only this moment, filled with the electric current of divine affection, where the God who holds stars in his hands also cups your face and says, I see you. I know you. I love you, not generally but intimately. You don't have to compete for my presence. You are already surrounded. You don't have to climb for my approval. You are already seated in my affection. So breathe it in, child. Let it settle over you like the very first sunrise. This is personal. This is holy. This is yours. My precious one, come even closer. I want to speak to that quiet part of your heart that has, for too long, accepted invisibility as identity. That place inside you that's grown accustomed to being in the background, cheering others on, supporting their callings, applauding their breakthroughs, while quietly wondering if your time would ever come. I see it. That ache. That lingering shadow of maybe I'm just here to assist, not to arrive. But child, I am here to uproot that lie by the roots and plant a prophetic truth in its place. You are not on the sidelines. You are not a supporting character. You are not also in someone else's story. You are center stage in mine. Yes, mine. One who formed the stars, who commands constellations and choreographs the cosmos. I have placed you in the spotlight of my affection, in the center of a story that has your name woven into every chapter. You've assumed center stage belonged to the more visible, the more vocal, the more validated by the world's applause. But child, what man overlooks, I often overtake. And while others were chasing platforms, you were building altars. While they performed for attention, you worshipped in silence. And now, heaven is turning the page, and your name is at the top of the next scene. Let me speak this clearly so every spiritual orphan thought in you dissolves. You are not a background believer. You are not being used for filler or convenience. You were handpicked for a holy spotlight that doesn't burn, but illuminates. My gaze is not glancing past you. It's resting fully on you. You are not forgotten on the bench while I coach others onto the field. You've been trained in secret for this exact position, this exact hour. The center stage you are stepping into isn't about fame, it's about fulfillment. It's not about being seen by many, but about being known by me and revealed through me. Well, I place center stage as a stand. And I'm not placing you there to be paraded. I'm placing you there because your life is a platform for my glory. So don't flinch under the weight of visibility. I've spent years preparing your shoulders for it. I've wrapped you in humility so you could wear honor without pride. I've stitched your steps with purity so that favor won't fracture you. This isn't a popularity show. It's a prophecy unfolding in real time. You will see people look at you and not recognize how you got there. But I will. Because I was the one who saw the nights you questioned your worth. The mornings you poured yourself out and received no thanks. The moments you watched others be chosen while you waited in obedience. And now, I am ushering you out from the hidden wings of your story and into the center of my plan. Not because you demanded the stage, but because you honored my presence when no one else was watching. You are not on the sidelines, child. You are central to what I'm doing next. You are special to me right now, and so is your yes to help carry this word further. Child, as I pour into you, I'm also stirring your spirit to pour into others. Just as I've marked you with my favor, I've also called you to be a vessel of multiplication. When you sow into this word, through a super thanks, membership, or the PayPal link below, you are not giving to man. You are sowing into eternal impact. My word through this message is not meant to stop with you. It is meant to ignite a wildfire of hope across the world. Every seed you release becomes a lamp I place in someone else's darkness, a ripple of my voice echoing through souls who desperately need it. I declare over you now, the generous will prosper. Those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed. Proverbs 11:25. Let your giving be like oil poured at my altar, fragrant, weighty, sacred. You are not just donating, you are partnering with heaven. So move now, child. Give boldly, give prophetically, give like you know you're special to me, right now. Let's talk about value. Not the kind the world sells, not the kind social mirrors reflect, not the fleeting, fickle, fragile measurements of comparison. I'm talking about divine value, the kind that is woven into your DNA, anchored in eternity, and purchased not with applause but with blood. You've spent so many years measuring your worth by performance. You've calculated your importance by how much you've accomplished, how many people affirmed you, how visible your victories have become. But here, in the presence of your Maker, let me tell you something that will unravel that pressure forever. I do not measure you by outcomes. I measure you by love. And my love has made you priceless. Yes, priceless. That means no label can contain you. No failure can define you. No absence of results can erase the fact that you carry my image. You felt like your worth wavers based on your wins. But child, I loved you before your first success. I loved you before you believed in yourself. I loved you when all you had was breath, and that breath was enough for me to say, this one belongs to me. The world says, produce more, prove more, push more, and when you fall short of that exhausting standard, shame slips in wearing the disguise of logic. But I do not shame what I formed. I do not disown what I died for. And I do not abandon what I've branded with eternal love. I want to uproot something in you, that subtle, sneaky belief that says, if I just did more, maybe then I'd be worth more. That's not your voice. That's not my voice. It's the voice of performance-based rejection whispering like a counterfeit comforter. And I am tearing it down today. You are not valuable because you're productive. You are valuable because you are mine. Not once have I looked at your outcomes and said, now I love them more. I've loved you at your lowest. I've cherished you in your chaos. I've pursued you when you were hiding under the weight of your own expectations. And even now, I don't love a future version of you more. I love the right now you, the unsure you, the tired you, the you that sometimes doubts whether you're doing enough. That's the one I'm embracing. That's the one I'm proud of. That's the one I call priceless. So let my voice now become the soundtrack of your identity. You are not evaluated by effort. You are established by love. And that love has already declared you whole, worthy, chosen, set apart. You don't need to chase worth. You need to rest in it. Because when I called you mine, I attached value to your existence that no currency can buy, no system can rate, and no failure can diminish. You, my beloved, are not a sum of stats. You are the evidence of divine design, the proof of purpose, the echo of heaven's heartbeat on earth. And from this day forward, I want you to breathe that in. With every inhale, hear me say, you are worthy. With every exhale, release the lie that says you must earn what you've already been given. I have measured you, not with scales but with scars. And the verdict is final. You are priceless. My beloved child, pause here. Stop striving. Let go of the need to prove something, not to others, not even to yourself. I want you to feel what I am doing in this very moment. I'm not standing at a distance analyzing your progress. I'm moving in close, wrapping my presence around you like the finest robe woven from the fabric of heaven itself. This isn't a robe of status. It's not made of pride or performance. It's a robe of identity, the kind that only a father gives when his child finally realizes, I never had to earn this love. I only had to receive it. You feel it. That subtle warmth pressing into your spirit, that sacred hush softening the noise in your mind, that's me. I'm not coming to clothe you in pressure. I'm coming to cover you in belonging. And I want you to notice this. I didn't wait until you had it all together. I didn't hold back my embrace until your prayers were perfect, your record clean, your strength unshaken. No, I approached you right in the middle of your mess, your questions, your weariness, and I brought the robe anyway. Because this covering isn't for the qualified, it's for the claimed. And you, child, are mine. You are not tolerated. You are treasured. I have chosen to wrap you, not in some cheap fabric of fleeting comfort, but in the thick, holy weave of my tangible presence. And once I place that on your shoulders, shame slides off. Once I cover you, condemnation can no longer cling to you. When I clothe you, it's not just symbolic, it's spiritual armor, it's soul healing, it's sacred identity restoration. You remember the prodigal son, how the father ran to meet him, not with rebuke, but with a robe. That wasn't just clothing, that was coronation. That was the restoration of status, the reassertion of belovedness. And I'm doing the same for you right now. You don't have to crawl back to me in shame. I've been running toward you with this robe in my arms, waiting for the moment your heart would finally slow down long enough to let me dress you again in dignity. You've worn garments of guilt, of heaviness, of comparison and striving. But now, I'm removing them. I'm taking off every label that life and lies tried to drape over you, and I'm replacing them with what I say about you. Royal, redeemed, righteous, radiant. Not because you behaved perfectly, but because you belong to me. So rest here for a moment longer. Feel the robe settle on your shoulders. This is what covering feels like. No more spiritual nakedness, No more exposure to the enemy's accusations. I have wrapped you in something greater than achievement, my presence itself. This is not temporary. This is not conditional. This is eternal fabric, threaded with mercy, lined with grace, soaked in love. And I will not take it back. You are robed, you are covered, and you are mine. Let that be your identity, your anchor, your boldness. Not what you've done, but what I've declared. You are covered because you are chosen, and you are chosen because you are mine. Listen closely, dearest one. This isn't flattery. This is a demotivational whisper to make you feel temporarily better. This is eternal truth, delivered in this sacred instant. You are irreplaceable to me. Yes, you. Not a version of you you're trying to become. Not the more polished, more spiritual, more socially celebrated version others might accept. The real you. The one reading this with trembling hope. The one who's waited for signs and survived silence. The one who has often wondered, do I even matter in the grand scheme of things? Hear me now. You do not just matter. You are essential. This isn't delayed affirmation. This isn't heaven playing catch up with your timeline. This is me giving divine confirmation that what you carry, who you are, is something that cannot be substituted, duplicated, or forgotten. You see, the enemy has tried to convince you that you're expendable, that you're replaceable, that if you stopped showing up, stopped praying, stopped trying, nothing would change. But let me dismantle that lie completely. You are woven into my purpose like a thread into destiny. If one strand is removed, the entire pattern shifts. That's how vital you are. You've endured seasons where your efforts were unrecognized, your voice felt unheard, your presence seemed unnoticed. But while you were measuring impact by visibility, I was measuring it by eternity. And from my view, the only view that matters, your role is irreplaceable. Heaven's records have your obedience written in ink. The angels know your name, not because of fame, but because of faithfulness. Your yes has altered atmospheres. Your tears have watered promises. Your quiet intercession has redirected futures. You may not have seen the ripple, but I have. So today I bring not a compliment, but a confirmation. You are not late. You are not lost. You are not less. You are strategically placed, intentionally positioned, and permanently seen. And I am not searching for someone to replace you. I'm revealing to you how deeply your presence matters to me. You are not a placeholder. You are a pillar. You're not an extra in this story. You're a key character in a divine drama that only unfolds when you take your place, not by striving, but by standing in who you already are to me. The enemy tried to minimize your worth. I'm here to magnify it. Not because I'm making you more than you are, but because you've forgotten just how much you already carry. Let this truth echo in your soul. You are irreplaceable. Heaven has no backup plan for you, no contingency script. I wrote your story with only one you in mind. And when you finally begin to see yourself through my eyes, not the eyes of rejection, not the eyes of culture, but through my eternal gaze, you'll stop trying to compete and finally start to conquer. Not through arrogance, but through alignment. So receive this confirmation, child. Don't brush it off. Don't rush past it. Let it rewire the way you walk, the way you speak, the way you love yourself. Because I do not exaggerate when I say, you are irreplaceable to me. Heaven wouldn't be the same without you. And neither would earth. My beloved, there is a lie that's been whispering to your soul for far too long, a voice that has tried to convince you that you're not enough as you are. That voice has woven itself into your thoughts, your expectations, your goals, even your prayers. If I were more, if I could just be better at, if only I didn't struggle with, but I'm here now, not to correct you, but to free you. That voice is not mine. I have not been waiting for you to evolve into some idealized version of yourself before I draw near. No, I have already drawn near. Not to the potential version of you, not to the filtered or perfected version you think I'm looking for, but to the real you. And I am here to declare this without hesitation. I am not asking you to become something else. I am affirming who you already are to me. You see yourself through the lens of lack. You measure by comparison, by culture, by constantly shifting standards that leave you exhausted and uncertain. But I measure by essence. I look at the original blueprint of your being, the one I designed before you were born, and I still see perfection in my intention. You may feel incomplete, but I see the completed vision. I see the parts of you that still ache, the habits you haven't fully broken, the fears you sometimes carry like a second skin. And even so, I do not flinch. I do not hesitate. I delight. Not because I am blind to your struggles, but because I am faithful to your design. I know the real you, the one beneath the striving, beneath the masks, beneath the roles others have placed upon you. And that is the you I've come to affirm. Not a fix of I fulfill. Let me say this plainly. You are not broken beyond beauty. You are not flawed beyond favor. You are not behind, beneath, or below anything I've spoken over your life. You are exactly where I knew you'd be. And from this place, not a future one, I'm moving. From here I'm pouring. From now I'm affirming. I don't need you to become better before I release the next part of your journey. I only need you to believe what I've always believed about you. That you carry a sound in your spirit only you can release. That the softness you've judged as weakness is actually the soil of divine compassion. That your questions aren't a threat to me, they're an invitation to intimacy. You don't need to become more to be loved more. You are already fully loved. You are already fully mine. So breathe that in, child. Let it sink beneath the noise. Let it unhook the claws of performance from your heart. You don't have to earn your way into my delight. You are my delight. As you are. Not just tolerated, treasured. Not just seen, celebrated. Not just forgiven, favored. You don't need to shapeshift to belong. You belong already. And as you live from this truth, not striving to become, but standing firm in who you are, you will see doors open, strength return, joy rise like morning over a weary soul. Because the moment you stop trying to become someone else is the moment you unlock the fullness of who you already are to me. And that, beloved, is more than enough. Come near again. Let's talk about something the world has tried to make you forget. The truth of your design. You've been told by life's chaos that parts of you are accidental, and certain aspects of your personality are liabilities. That your softness is weakness, your sensitivity a hindrance, your deep inner world a burden. But hear me now, every single thread of your being was woven with wonder. You are not a mixture of traits thrown together on a whim. You are not some spiritual afterthought, patched up after others were formed. No, you were crafted in the chambers of my creativity. Every detail, your temperament, your talents, your longings, even your emotional cadence, was chosen by me. I want you to imagine my hands forming you. Not just your body, but your spirit, your essence. I took my time. I didn't rush you into existence. I lingered. I leaned in. I deliberated with joy. I designed you with eternal intention. That means nothing about you is wasted. your quietness. It was sculpted for depth, your passion, creative for impact, your tendency to feel deeply. It's divine sensitivity, not fragility. Even your quirks, the things you hide out of fear they are too much or too different, are divine fingerprints. Stop apologizing for what I called beautiful. Stop disowning what I handcrafted in love. You are not a mistake. You are a masterpiece in motion. You see, the enemy's greatest tactic is not destruction, it's distortion. If he can convince you that who you are is flawed by default, he knows he can steal the joy of your journey before it ever begins. But I'm not letting him define what I designed. I am the only one who has seen your every layer, your every version, your every moment, and I still stand here now, eyes locked on you, saying, I love every inch of what I made. There is no randomness in you. You were not assembled, you were authored. You were not tossed together, you were tailored. And every step you take in awareness of the truth realigns you with the rhythm of your divine purpose. Because when you stop resisting who you are, you start revealing who I am through you. So embrace it now, the fullness, the intricacy, the divine contradiction of strength and tenderness that I planted within you. Stop pruning yourself for a public comfort. Stop shrinking to make others comfortable with your greatness. I formed you to carry glory, not camouflage it. You are allowed to take up space. You are allowed to be complex. You are allowed to be exactly what I made you, whole, holy, and heaven-crafted. Let this be your awakening. You are not someone I tolerate. You are someone I delighted to create. And when I look at you, I don't see randomness. I see a revelation of my creativity made manifest on the earth. Walk in that. Speak from that. Live like every part of you as divine intention, because it does. Child, come closer. You've been taught to hide your weak places, to bury them, camouflage them, protect them from exposure. The world has told you that strength is about performance, perfection, and resilience without vulnerability. But I do not deal with you as the world does. I celebrate transparency, not performance. And I tell you now with divine urgency, the very places in you that feel most fragile, most exposed, most broken, those are the places where my strength is pouring in like a river breaking open a desert. Not a trickle, not a blight comfort, but a flood of supernatural empowerment, entering through the cracks you once thought disqualified you. Your weakness is not your failure, it is your gateway. You've tried to seal those places with willpower. You've put on spiritual bandages and pressed through the pain, thinking that if you could just get it together, then you'd be worthy of more. But what if I told you that you've had it backwards? That I have been waiting for you to stop hiding your weakness, not so I could shame you, but so I could invade you with glory. I don't need your perfection. I need your permission. And when you finally lay bare those trembling places, the ones you thought made you unusable, that's where I rush in like a warrior king. That's where the oil flows. That's where the anointing increases. That's where miracles begin to manifest. Not through your polish, but through your poverty of self. When you're empty, I overflow. When you're weak, I am strong in you. Let me remind you of something holy. I am not merely your strength, I am strength itself. My strength is not an upgrade to your effort. It's a replacement for your limitation. And right now, at this very moment, I'm not strengthening you in general terms. I'm targeting those precise places, the silent battles, the private burdens, the moments when your knees buckled beneath invisible weights. Those spaces that have made you question your calling, your purpose, even your identity. Those very places are now becoming my sanctuaries. Not your shame rooms, my holy ground. My strength is being perfected in your weakness, not when you've conquered it, but while you're still wrestling through it. So receive this now. Let it break you open in the best way. You are not disqualified by weakness. You are positioned for power. Your fragility has drawn my favor, not because I delight in your struggle, but because I delight in showing off my strength where it matters most, right where your humanity meets my divinity. You don't have to fake confidence. You don't have to pretend you're fearless. Just hand me the trembling, the tears, the tiredness, and watch what I do. I will turn weakness into wonder. I will pour fire into your fatigue. I will whip power around your prayer. And what once made you feel ashamed will soon become the very testimony that silences hell. Because where your strength ends, mine begins. And I never begin small. Let's talk about something sacred, something you've been afraid to fully believe. I do not dismiss your emotions. I don't ask you to suppress them. I don't grow weary of them. I don't label them as weakness or instability. I treasure them. Every emotion you've experienced today, the grief that caught you off guard, the joy you didn't know you were allowed to feel, the anxiety creeping at the edges of your peace, the longing that aches even in your laughter, I've held them all with compassion. You are not emotionally exhausting to me. You are emotionally exquisite. Your feelings are not obstacles. They are invitations to deeper connection. You were made in my image, and I feel deeply. I mourn. I rejoice. I long. I burn with zeal and mercy. So when your heart trembles under pressure or soars with passion, you are not malfunctioning. You are mirroring me. But the world, even the religious world, has taught you to bottle it up. Be strong. Get over it. Move on. Don't be too much. But I say, you are never too much for me. I created the full spectrum of your emotional capacity, and I meet you inside every emotion, not outside of them. When you weep, I sit beside you. When you rage, I do not recoil. When you overflow with laughter, I laugh louder. And when you feel numb and wonder if you're even capable of joy again, I hold you closest of all. Some have misunderstood your sensitivity. Some have labeled your depth as dramatic. But I see it as divine tuning. You feel deeply because your heart has been wired to carry heaven's burden. You care when others shut down. You break when others stay hardened. And I've made it that way, not to harm you, but to equip you. A tender heart. A tear that falls too easily. It's not weakness. It's a weapon. And in my hands, your emotions become portals for presence, places where you and I meet in profound ways no logic could replicate. Don't apologize for your tears. Don't suppress your laughter. Don't numb what I've made sensitive. Bring it all to me. There is not a single emotion I will reject. Not one. So here is my invitation, child. Let me hold what others have ignored. Let me cradle the ache, celebrate the joy, calm the fear, and multiply the love. I do not want your performance. I want your heart, just as it is. Not sanitized, not silenced, just surrendered. And when you give it to me, raw and real, I meet you there, fully, faithfully, fiercely. This is not sentiment. This is sanctity. Because your emotions are not accidents. They are echoes of eternity, written into the rhythm of your humanity. I've seen every emotion you've carried today, and not one of them has made me love you less. In fact, they've drawn me closer. So pour out freely. I will never run from your depths. I will always dwell in them. My beloved, let me speak directly to that secret ache inside of you, the one that has waited for the world to say, you are enough. the one that has longed to hear from the mouths of others what I have already carved into the very structure of eternity. I see how often you've looked outward for confirmation, how your heart has leaned toward applause, toward approval, toward someone, anyone, saying what you hoped was true, that you matter, that you belong, that your life has weight. But let me say it now, with thunder and tenderness woven into every syllable. I did not wait for the world to validate you. I validated you myself, long before you were born, long before you took your first breath, long before you failed or succeeded. I established your worth in my eternal mind, and I called you worthy. You were not a late addition to my plan. You were not added to the list after others proved themselves. You were not squeezed in as an afterthought. You were designed deliberately. Every inch of your value, every ounce of your beauty, every part of your personality, every spark in your soul was determined by me, not by man. And that means no one can revoke what I've affirmed. They didn't assign your worth, so they don't get to reduce it. They didn't breathe life into you, so they don't get to label you. You don't have to chase approval anymore, child. You don't have to exhaust yourself trying to measure up. You already carry the seal of heaven's affirmation. I wrote your name into my story before the stars ever formed, and I've never once regretted it. I know how loud the silence can be when others don't see you. I know how it feels to pour out and still feel passed over. But what I see, what I know, is that your worth doesn't fluctuate with recognition. You are not on some spiritual stock market, rising and falling based on how others treat you. You are priceless because I said so. And that word, my word, is eternal, is unshakable. It is not subject to mood or mistake or moment. Your worth is fixed, secured, sealed. And now, I'm pulling you out of the false agreements you've made with inferiority. I'm breaking every inner vow that said, I'll never be enough. I'm severing every lie that said, they have something I don't. I hope you have what I gave you. And that is more than enough. That is holy. So from this moment on, you no longer need to wait for earthly validation. You don't need the crowd to confirm what I've whispered in secret. You have been validated by the voice that created galaxies. The one who measured oceans with his hand has measured you, and found nothing lacking. You've been affirmed by eternity, and that is the only kind of validation that can never expire. Walk in that. Root yourself in it. Don't reach for worth, reign in it. Because when I speak over you, nothing, not rejection, not silence, not human failure, can undo what I've established. You are already validated, already valuable, already mine. Child, let's talk about that feeling, the one you don't always admit, that ache of distance, that suspicion, buried deep inside, that somehow you drifted too far, that maybe I've turned my face from you. I know you felt it. I've watched you replay your choices, your seasons of silence, your private doubts, and wonder, did I go too far this time? Did I make too many wrong turns? But listen to me now. Let this land in your spirit like fire that never burns out. Even when you felt far from me, I have never left you. Not for a second. Not for a heartbeat. Not even for a breath. There has never been a millisecond where my presence withdrew. Not one. You see, your awareness may have shifted. Your emotions may have fluctuated. But I remain. Like an anchor buried deep beneath turbulent waves, I stayed when your feelings crashed. I held fast when your faith faltered. I surrounded you in storms you thought you faced alone. And I did it not out of obligation, but out of fierce, unrelenting, covenant love. I don't do distance. I don't disengage. I don't turn away when you mess up or check out when you're confused. I pursue. I draw closer in chaos. I whisper louder in wandering. I cling tighter when you try to pull away. That's who I am. Not just God Almighty, but God with you. And with you doesn't stop when you get it wrong. With you means with you always. I know how heavy shame can be. I know how easily it convinces you that I've grown cold, withdrawn, tired of waiting for you to return. But shame is not my language. Closeness is. Intimacy is. Mercy is. I knew every struggle you'd face before you ever breathed, and I still said, yes, that one. I want that one. I'll stay with them through it all. I'm not afraid of your distance, because I know how to bridge it in an instant. And right now, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm collapsing every space you've felt between us. I'm stepping into the cavern of your doubt and declaring, I've never left. Even in your lowest valley, I was the one placing light on your path. Even when you turned away in frustration, I stood guard behind you, protecting what you didn't know was at risk. So release the lie that says you have to find your way back to me. You're not lost. You're not on a spiritual scavenger hunt. You're held. You've been held this entire time. And today, I'm not calling you back to performance. I'm revealing my nearness. I'm pressing close, closer than the breath in your lungs, closer than the thoughts in your mind, closer than the pain in your chest. I'm closer still, and I always will be. No distance can disqualify you from my love. No silence can sever our connection. No detour can erase my direction for your life. I've stayed. I've sustained. And now, I'm drawing you into the sweetest revelation of all, that you were never abandoned. You were always adored. Child of my heart, I see you. Right now. In the quiet of your thoughts. In the ache of waiting. In the heaviness that sometimes feels like invisibility. I see you, and not in a passing, distant way. I see you with the full focus of a father who has never taken his eyes off you. I know how it feels to be overlooked. I know how deeply it stings when others move on, when calls go unreturned, when your presence is no longer celebrated, or worse, never truly noticed in the first place. But let me say this to you, louder than every echo of rejection, louder than every delayed promise. You are not forgotten. You have never been forgotten. You are engraved on my hands. Yes, engraved. Not written in ink that can fade. Not scribbled in pencil that can be erased. Engraved. Carved into the very hands that form the universe. Your name is inscribed into the place where my power and my mercy meet, the very hands that carry stars and carry scars. And every time I extend my hand to move mountains, to part seas, to open doors, I see your name. I revisit your name daily, not out of obligation, but with joy, with tenderness, with the same excitement that filled my heart when I first imagined your existence. I do not just recall you when you pray. I remember you in every divine decision. You are never out of my mind. Not once. You've wondered if time and silence have dimmed my attention. You've wondered if I've moved on to someone else's story while yours sits unfinished. But I am not man. I do not forget. I do not misplace. I do not get distracted or discouraged. I have not overlooked you. I've been planning for you. And every delay you've endured has not been punishment. It has been preparation. I've been orchestrating details behind the veil, adjusting pieces that needed time, and protecting you from outcomes that weren't ready to receive the fullness of who you are. While you were wondering if you were forgotten, I was engraving you deeper into my story. So today, I want you to rise with this truth burning in your chest. You are not lost in the shuffle of the saints. You are not in the shadows of other people's callings. You are central to my attention. I have woven your name into my hands, my timeline, my purpose, and my joy. And from this moment forward, I want you to live like someone who is deeply remembered, because you are. Live like someone who is permanently known, because you are. I revisit your name daily, and soon, the world will see what I've been whispering in secret, that the one they forgot was the one I favored. Your season of silence is ending. Your engraving is speaking, and the voice of heaven is about to call your name out loud. I told you, I'm not finished with your story, and I'm not finished with this mission. Beloved, if this word found you, it was not by accident. I orchestrated this moment to awaken what was buried inside you, and now, I'm inviting you to be part of awakening others. When you give, when you click super thanks, when you join as a member, when you use the PayPal link in the description, you're not giving to a channel. You're giving into a harvest. You are sowing rivers into dry hearts. You are lighting torches in places where the night has been long. You are multiplying the message that you just received, because someone else is waiting to feel special to me too. And I say over your offering today, give, and it will be given to you. Pressed down, shaken together, running over Luke 6:38. Your support is not a donation, it is prophetic obedience. It opens doors, it opens hearts, and it opens favor. So take action now, and let your seed speak as loudly as your faith. Move with me. Come closer again, child. Let's talk about those hidden places, the secret sowing, the quiet obedience, the silent weeping that no one else saw. You watered ground with tears that no one celebrated. You labored in prayer when everyone else slept. You sowed kindness when you were being overlooked, forgiveness when you were being mistreated, hope when everything screamed despair. And through it all, you kept walking, even when the field felt barren. I saw it. Every seed, every sacrifice, every sound. Not one of them went unnoticed. Not one of them will go unrewarded. You've sown in tears, and I'm about to answer with joy. Joy that will overflow and break every boundary you thought contained you. There is a harvest coming, and not a small one. This is not a trickle. This is not a minor shift. This is divine compensation for every hidden sowing. I counted the nights you cried out and still served others. I measured the depth of your intercession. I traced the paths you walked alone, carrying burdens too heavy for one soul, yet refusing to let bitterness grow in your soil. And now, I am moving. I am turning the soil. I am commanding the seeds you thought had died to bloom overnight. Joy is coming like a river that's been dammed too long. When it breaks, it will flood. And it will not just touch one area of your life. It will saturate everything. Relationships, resources, revelation, overflow in all directions. You've grown used to disappointment. It's crept in like a thief, dressed itself in realism, and tried to teach you to lower your hopes. But I am not the God of diminished dreams. I am the God of restoration beyond expectation. You will not just recover, you will rejoice. Not with the polite smile of religious endurance, but with the wild, uncontrollable laughter of someone who has seen the faithfulness of their Father explode before their eyes. You will laugh where you once wept. You will dance where you once collapsed. You will overflow in joy, not because your tears were wasted, but because they were sacred seeds. And now I am breathing on them with holy power. So lift your eyes, wipe your face, Don't brace for sorrow anymore, prepare for joy. Make room in your heart. Treasure expectations. Because I don't just return what was lost, I multiply. I turn mourning into dancing, despair into destiny, delay into double portion. And this time, you won't have to strive for it. It will find you. Joy is chasing you down. Favor is overtaking you. Laughter is being written into your story. The clouds are breaking. The rain is coming. And it's not sorrow. It's the downpour of joy that was promised to those who sowed in tears and never gave up. And that promise, child, is yours. Child, I know what it looks like right now. I know how this season feels, heavy, unfinished, quiet in all the wrong places and loud in all the painful ones. I know you've stared at your life, at this chapter, and wondered if it's the end of something beautiful. If maybe the best parts are behind you. You wondered, is this it? Is this where it plateaus? Is this where I settle? But hear me, with all of heaven bearing witness to this moment. I am not finished. This chapter is not the conclusion. It's not your curtain call. It's your sedum. You're in the middle of something sacred, something strategic. And just because you can't see how I'm writing doesn't mean I've stopped. Some chapters are quiet because I'm holding my breath before the breakthrough. Some moments feel like endings, but they are merely holy pauses before divine acceleration. You've turned pages in tears, not realizing that the very ink of those tears is writing your comeback. I'm not closing your book, I'm flipping the page. And what comes next will redeem what you thought was wasted. What comes next will resurrect what you thought had died. What comes next will reveal why the wilderness had to last as long as it did. You felt stuck, even abandoned. But I say this to you clearly, I never stop mid-sentence. I never leave a story unfinished. I don't draft rough sketches and abandon them. I am the author and the finisher. And if I'm not finished, then neither is your hope. Neither is your calling. Neither is your influence. There is more, not just a little more, immeasurably more. This chapter was necessary. It softened the soil. It broke the pride. It deepened your roots. It clarified your motives. And now, as the ink dries on this current scene, the next one is already taking shape, and it will not look like this one. It will carry glory that exceeds your wildest requests. So don't misread the silence. Don't mistake the current stillness for my absence. I'm still holding the pen. I'm still breathing on the plot. And even now, I'm turning a page you thought was stuck. So lift your eyes. Lean into expectancy again. You are not at the end. You are on the brink. You are not fading out. You are being positioned to shine brighter than ever before. The enemy tried to convince you it was over. But I'm standing now in the narrative, declaring with authority, I am not done. You are not done. And the next chapter is going to be worth every ounce of waiting. Trust me. Turn the page with me. You've seen nothing yet. Beloved, let's speak now to something that has haunted your peace. The fear that what I've spoken over you, the promises, the dreams, the visions, might be too easily broken. That maybe you missed it. Maybe you messed it up. That one wrong turn, one bad relationship, one season of doubt or disobedience has somehow derailed the destiny I had in mind. That is the voice of fear, and I will confront it with truth now. Listen with every fiber of your soul. My plans for you are not fragile. They are fireproof. They are stormproof. They are sealed by my unshakable will. Nothing you've done, or failed to do, has unraveled what I have written in my eternal scroll. You see, My purposes are not like glass, waiting to shatter at the slightest pressure. They are like diamonds, forged under pressure, unmoved by heat, resilient through every attack. I calculated the cost before you were born. I factored in your delays, your missteps, your seasons of silence. I anticipated the detours and I built redemption into the blueprint. I left nothing to chance. That means your destiny isn't hanging by a thread. It's anchored in covenant. I'm not wringing my hands in heaven, wondering if you can still become who I said you'd be. I am still watching over my word to perform it. You can't cancel what I've sealed. You can't out-sin my mercy. You can't outrun my pursuit. You are still on track, even if your compass has trembled. I want you to feel the weight of that, not as pressure but as peace. I've built your future with divine engineering. When storms hit, my plans don't retreat. They advance. When fire comes, it doesn't consume, it refines. Your purpose is not optional. It's not a luxury. It's a mandate born from my heart, and I will see it through. Even now, in the rubble of what you thought was ruined, I'm rebuilding. Stronger, deeper, more radiant. The enemy tried to scare you into spiritual paralysis by whispering, "It's too late." But I shout this now over your life. It's not too late. It's just beginning. So breathe again. Exhale the fear. Stop tiptoeing through your own calling as if you'll break it. You won't. I made it unbreakable. Walk forward boldly. Not because you've never failed, but because I never will. My word is my bond. My promise is my guarantee. My plans are fireproof, and so is your future. No fire can consume what I've sealed. No storm can sweep away what I've declared. And no weapon formed against you, no matter how fierce, can prosper against what I've built with my own hands. You are safe in my will. You are secure in my plan. And you are moving forward, not by force, but by the unstoppable flow of divine fulfillment. Look at me. I need you to hear this as clearly as your soul can possibly receive it. I have placed something in you that is untouched by corruption, untouchable by shame, untouched by the critics, untouched by your own failures. It is eternal. You may not always feel it. You may not always believe in it. But I do. I have never wavered in my belief about what I placed inside you before the world even knew your name. A deposit, that seed, that hidden glory inside your spirit is incorruptible. Hell can rage, people can misunderstand, seasons can test. But what I planted cannot be uprooted. What I spoke over you cannot be silenced. What I've given you is sealed in heaven. When I knit you together, I didn't just give you breathe. I gave you legacy. I placed within you a fire that would carry generations. I placed revelation within your bones, compassion within your eyes, divine intuition in your soul, and prophetic weight in your very presence. You don't just carry gifts, you carry eternity. This is why you felt battles you couldn't explain. This is why resistance seemed disproportionate to your visibility. It's not about who sees you, it's about what I've placed in you. And the enemy's warfare is simply confirmation of heaven's investment. Hell has tried to diminish you, delay you, discourage you, because it knows what's in you. But what I placed in you, it doesn't answer to hell. It doesn't bow to fear. It cannot die because I spoke it myself. There will be days when your mind forgets, when your emotions falter, when your flesh grows weary, but the spirit inside you, the eternal deposit of heaven, will still burn. Even when you don't feel like a warrior, the warrior spirit I gave you still wages holy war on your behalf. Even when you question your worth, The unshakable value I encoded into your spirit still shines. Even when you feel invisible, the anointing I poured on your name still speaks in the invisible realm. I didn't just call you, I sealed you. You are not a temporary solution to someone else's problem. You are an eternal carrier of my purpose. What I put inside you doesn't expire. It doesn't depend on popularity, platform, or applause. It depends on me. And I've never changed my mind. So hold your head high. Walk like someone who carries eternity in their frame. Speak like someone who has the wind of heaven behind their words. Love like someone whose compassion is fueled by divine fire. And never again let the enemy lie to you about what's inside you. I placed it there. I'm guarding it. I'm growing it. And I will bring it to fulfillment. What I've placed in you is unshakable. What I've placed in you is eternal. And no matter what comes, nothing can take it from you. Let this be the final whisper. No, the roar, echoing in your heart tonight. You are special to me. Not eventually. Not one day when. Not when your faith is stronger, or your habits are cleaner, or your dreams have all unfolded. Not when others approve. Not when your story ties up neatly. Right now. This moment. With the questions still unanswered. With the weight still on your chest. With the prayers that feel half finished. Right now. I look at you, and my heart swells with affection so fierce, so fiery, so complete, that even the angels marvel at how I love you. You are special to me. Because you're mine. This isn't a temporary affection. This isn't God on a good day. This is the core of who I am toward you. And it's not based on performance. It's not connected to success. It's not transactional. It is covenant. It is blood-sealed. It is storm-tested and eternity-anchored. You are mine, and that makes you special. Not like the world defines it. Not in comparison to others. In the way that only a creator can define his creation. I didn't just make you functional. I made you beautiful. I didn't just make you for service. I made you for me. I delight in your being. Your breath brings me joy. Your presence shifts the atmosphere. Your very existence is a reminder to heaven that my will is alive on earth. You've doubted that, I know. You've been made to feel replaceable, forgettable, ordinary. But let me say it again. You are not ordinary. You are mine. And that makes you set apart. That makes you covered. That makes you chosen. That makes you favored even in the fire. I am not waiting for a future version of you to feel this way. I am not holding back affection until you get it right. I am pouring it out right now. I am declaring it with joy. I am singing over you with songs that shake eternity. You are special to me. You are my beloved. You are my child. You are the delight of my soul. So let this truth bury itself deep. Let it override the noise, the shame, the doubt. You are not tolerated. You are treasured. You are not being assessed. You are already adored. And as this message series closes, I don't just leave you with encouragement. I leave you with identity. I'm not just speaking over you. I'm reestablishing you in the truth of who you are. Not because of what you've done, but because of who I am and who I say you are. And what I say, I seal forever. So rise now, with confidence not in yourself, but in this one eternal truth. You are mine. You are special to me. Right now. Always. You heard my voice. You felt my fire. Now be part of carrying that flame forward. This message wasn't just for you. It was meant to be multiplied. And right now, I'm inviting you to help send it beyond screens, beyond borders, beyond limitations. When you give through super thanks, membership, or PayPal, you're fueling a movement of restoration and awakening. Your giving becomes like manna in the wilderness for someone else's soul. You become a carrier of my comfort, my clarity, my calling, to someone who desperately needs to hear, "You are special to me right now." So I declare this over your seed. Whoever sows generously will also reap generously. 2 Corinthians 9:6. Watch what I do with your faith. Watch how I multiply what leaves your hand. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Give now, like someone who knows they've just been marked by God. Before you go, I want you to do something bold, something that seals this word into the soil of your spirit. Speak it aloud. Declare it below. I am special to God, right now. Don't wait for another moment, another confirmation, another sign. This is your moment to mark the shift, to prophesy with your own mouth what I've already spoken from mine. Write it in the comments, not as a whisper but as a war cry. I am seen. I am sealed. I am special to God, right now. And as you do, know this, heaven reads every word, and I respond to every declaration. And as those words leave your lips, let them settle into the deepest places of your heart. You didn't just say something hopeful, you aligned with a truth that has always been there. The moment you declared your worth, I began to dismantle every lie that tried to define you by failure, comparison, or exhaustion. This is where your confession meets my confirmation. So listen now, because I am about to tell you why your value has never been up for debate. My beloved child, let me speak a truth that will shatter the foundations of every doubt you carry. I see you weighing your worth against your performance, the metrics of your job, the harmony of your home, or the mistakes lingering in your memory. Stop that immediately. Your value is not a fleeting number that rises and falls with your latest success or deepest failure. It is anchored in my eternal, unshakable love. You are not loved because you perform well. You are loved simply because you are mine. Breathe in that magnificent grace. Feel my hands upon you now, for I sculpted you in the quiet chambers of your mother's womb with a unique and magnificent purpose. I knew you, every intricate detail of your spirit and form, before you ever took your first breath. Your life is not an accident or a coincidence. Your existence is a deliberate and perfect act of my creative will. I placed you here in this specific time and space for a reason only you can fulfill. You are a treasure I fashioned with intention, not a mass-produced item. Do not diminish yourself by settling for leftovers or by trying to mimic others. Look up and embrace the truth of your magnificent origin. You belong to a royal lineage, a holy nation. You are an heir to my kingdom, and you were bought with the highest price imaginable, the ultimate sacrifice of my son. You are not a slave to fear or circumstance. You are a protected prince or princess, guarded eternally by your mighty heavenly Father. Proclaim this truth boldly. You have an inheritance that is reserved for you, a treasure incorruptible and unfading. Claim that authority today and walk in the dignity I have already conferred upon you. Before the world was framed, before the mountains were set in place, I chose you and knew you. This is a commitment that predates time itself. Do not allow the temporary chaos of your now to overshadow the eternal design I have etched for you. Your life, right now, with all its mess and marvel, is a powerful testament to my magnificent grace. It shows the world that my love is not reserved for the flawless, but is poured out especially for those who simply believe. I hear the whispers of inadequacy that haunt you when you face the pressure at your job or the unspoken tensions in your family. You feel overlooked, as if your efforts go unseen. Stop listening to those draining, negative voices. I see every secret labor, every tear shed in silence, and every sacrifice made for love. I value your faithfulness and your commitment to keep fighting until the end with your head held high, and that is why great blessings await you. You have the power and determination inside you to achieve anything you dream of, because I have given you the inner strength and resolve to get through tough spots. I look at you with eyes of endless compassion and understanding, not criticism. I recognize the Christ-likeness that is forming within your soul. Do not postpone joy or devotion until a better time. Live fully in the present reality of my presence and love. I am pouring out my spirit and blessings on you right now. Remember this truth always, my child. You are special to me right now. I urge you now, release that fear that clings to you. The fear that says you are only as good as your last achievement. Embrace the divine, unwavering commitment that declares your value is intrinsic, unconditional, and eternal. You are my finest piece of work, my greatest treasure, and nothing and no one can change that. Declare your freedom from the tyranny of performance-based acceptance. Rise up and claim the identity I have given you. Trust me and step forward with the assurance that my unconditional love is your ultimate foundation. Your journey is still unfolding, and within its pages, you'll find learning, love, and growth. Keep hope and faith in your heart, for your story is far from over. My child, you are worth more than you can imagine. You are a city on a hill, meant to shine forth, and I will not allow your light to be dimmed by the shadows of self-doubt. Let your faith be a sword cutting through the barriers of fear. Move forward with boldness, knowing that you are cherished, valued, and deserving of all the wonders life holds for you. I am here to lift you up, to lead you to a realm brimming with blessings and joy. Believe me when I say, your current suffering will transform into bravery, your fear into boldness, your worry into joy, and your sorrow into delight. I am with you always. Acknowledge and receive the boundless goodness I bestow upon you today. My precious one, cast off the heavy cloak of striving right now. Look at the pressure you put on yourself every morning, the feeling that you must earn my approval before you can even start your day. I want to smash that lie entirely. There is absolutely no need to strive or labor to earn my acceptance today, this minute. You already possess it fully, completely, and eternally through the finished work of my Son. Believe me when I tell you that my love for you is not transactional. It is a gift, and you simply need to accept it. Think of that gnawing self-criticism, the voice that keeps a meticulous record of wrongs, listing all the ways you fell short yesterday, the hasty words spoken, the moment of doubt that crept in, the failure to meet the expectations of others. Let my perspective override your self-criticism and doubt. When I look at you, I do not see that list. I see you through the flawless perfection and righteousness of my Son. Your worth is not determined by your imperfections. It is sealed by my unwavering commitment. Acknowledge and receive the boundless goodness I bestow upon you. Your relationship with me is not waiting for some future moment of holiness. It is active and alive in this very moment, in the midst of your unwashed dishes and your unfinished to-do list. I have wiped the slate clean. Your past failures do not define your present worth, and they are forgotten and erased. Come to me as you are, broken, unsure, perhaps covered in the mud of a recent mistake. I desire you now, not a perfected version of you. Your sincerity and intention are what truly matter. Do you feel that knot in your stomach, that tension that arises from fearing I might pull away? That isn't from me. My grace is sufficient for you right now, this very second. It is inexhaustible, and its purpose is to lift you up and provide my support. Draw upon the strength and comfort I offer in this hour. Let my perspective override your self-criticism. You are already chosen, sealed, and sanctified. Embrace this new beginning and walk in confidence. I know you've been fighting the currents, thinking you need to be stronger, smarter, or calmer before approaching my throne. Stop struggling and worrying. Dive into these waters of grace and let them wash away all sadness. Your heart misses me. Your spirit is searching for me. Listen to me. I am right here with you, ready to wash away all sadness from your mind. You will never feel empty again. That's my promise to you. Believe in my word. It is all you need today. You are my child, my treasured possession, and I will never leave you or forsake you. Do not be afraid. Anchor your life on the solid foundation of Christ. This is the unbreakable foundation that holds you secure. I am always with you, watching over you, guiding your dreams, ambitions, and wishes with endless love. Take my hand and get ready to win. Receive the fresh outpouring of my mercy and grace today. Hold on to my promises, for they are good, real, strong, and true. My promise is forever. My commitment to you is unending. I'll always be there for you. Listen to me. You're under my care, wrapped in love. You are clean and forgiven now. You just have to accept it. You're set for blessings. Embrace the freedom that comes with surrender. This is your home, your sanctuary where you can feel protected and filled with peace. Find rest for your soul in today's complete reliance on me. Look around you, my child. I am not a distant memory or a future hope. I am an immediate, tangible reality dwelling with you in the midst of your current circumstances, whether they feel great or small. The fear that clutches at your heart, the fear of a medical report, the fear of your finances, those, my child, are overshadowed by my peace. Be still and have faith. My spirit lives within you, making this very moment holy ground. That quiet corner where you pray, the car during your commute, the kitchen table where you face the day's burdens, that is my sacred space because you are there. You are not walking alone. My hand is firmly on your shoulder. Feel my love wrapping around you like the warmth of the morning sun. I am right there with you, watching over your going out and your coming in unwavering attention. This very breath you take, the air filling your lungs, is sustained by my unchanging power. I am the ever-present God, beside you this minute. I am the one who empowers you with my grace and love. With me, you can do anything. Your adversaries will scatter, overcome by the vibrant faith within you. You are surrounded by an unparalleled love. In your current joy or pain, I am closer than your next thought. I know the weariness etched upon your face and the struggles that chase you into the corners of the night. I see you. I see the heaviness in your steps. It is not my desire for you to live in bondage to sin, sorrow, or the relentless pressures of an unkind world. I came into this world out of an unending love, a love so vast and deep that it chose the path of sacrifice for you. I walked among men and women, not as a distant deity but as one who shares in every aspect of the human experience. I have wept, my heart has been moved by compassion. I have reached out my hands to heal, restore, and offer hope. In my words there is life, life more abundant than you have ever known. I beckon you to let go of those heavy chains you have no need to bear. My yoke is easy, and my burden is light. Come to me now and I shall give you the rest you need. I will remove the myriad thoughts and fears swirling in your mind that steal your focus. I desire peace in your days and tranquility in your nights. You are an heir to many blessings, and I am here to help you conquer every challenge. You will witness your adversary fall. Let my words be your guide and your strength. Receive my peace which surpasses all understanding, and feel the certainty of my strength supporting you today. Hold fast to the vision I've given you and refuse to let adversity steal your peace. Trust me to safeguard everything you've placed in my care. You are never alone. My love and protection envelop you. Keep moving forward with courage and resolve. I am your shelter amid the tempest, the beacon that lights your way through the darkness. My child, understand this magnificent truth. You are an irreplaceable creation. No one else in the vast expanse of time and space can fulfill the exact purpose I have placed upon your life. Think of a complex, intricate tapestry. Pull out even one thread, and the entire design is weakened. You are that thread, and your existence is essential. Your true identity is found only in me. Your specific gifts and talents, the ability to listen patiently, the creativity that sparks joy, the quiet persistence in the face of setbacks, with the strength to lift up others. These are not random. They are tailored precisely for my work today. I have equipped you perfectly for the challenges and tasks before you now, not for the ones you fear in the future, but for the current assignment in this season. Go out and gather what I have prepared for you. You are a living stone in my spiritual temple, a vital, irreplaceable piece. Do not diminish yourself by trying to mimic others or by comparing your journey to theirs. You are my masterpiece, created for good works, and I find delight in your existence. Embrace your royal priesthood and holy nation status. The feeling you have of being overwhelmed by your duties, the sense that you are juggling too much. I see that pressure. Yet, your current opportunities for service, whether that's caring for your family, showing integrity at work, or simply offering a kind word to a struggling neighbor, are divinely appointed. See your daily tasks as opportunities for our shared ministry. Walk with the confidence that my power is mightier than any obstacle you face today. Embrace the special assignment I have given you in this season. You are a beacon of light to those wandering in shadows, and the world needs to see my goodness reflected in your life right now. Be assured of my focused, personal, and eternal care for you today. Do not falter now, but press onward. I have a purpose for you, and it is glorious. I have placed within you a firm faith. Rise and walk by faith, claiming each of my promises with certainty and conviction, knowing that your life is built upon the rock that is Christ. You have within you not just skills and gifts, but also a great power that will lead you to light even in the darkest times. I am actively transforming you into the image of my Son this very minute. Receive the fresh outpouring of my mercy and grace today. I have given you the ability to lift up the weary hands of others today. Be a minister of reconciliation and comfort to those in need. Your current understanding of my love can bring light to another's darkness. Share the hope that is within you with gentleness and respect. The world is waiting for the manifestation of my children. Let your life be a testament to my saving and transforming power. You are cherished, valued, and deserving of all the wonders life holds for you. My child, pause and breathe in the certainty of this divine truth. My love for you is not a fragile emotion that changes with the seasons. It is an unshakable covenant sealed with my own being. It is eternal, steadfast, and unchanging. Feel the beautiful emotion that flows from within. Nothing you do, no mistake, no failure, no moment of doubt can make me love you more or less than I do right now. I love knows no bounds. I am not grading your obedience or tracking your spiritual progress to determine my affection. I love you fully, not because of your perfection, but despite your brokenness. I look at you with eyes of endless compassion and understanding. I know your struggles, and my arms are always open to you with love and mercy. My love is a fortress that surrounds you in this present moment. It is your unbreakable shield. When the noise of the world and the pressure of your responsibilities make you feel exposed, listen to my voice and be reminded, you are eternally engraved on the palms of my hands. Can you imagine a love more certain than that? I will never leave you nor forsake you in this journey. Do not fear vulnerability. It is the path to my deepest healing. I am mending and strengthening your heart right now. Let my love wrap around you, filling you with a peace that is not fragile but supernatural. Trust me when I tell you that I have never failed you, nor will I ever. Rest in the unwavering certainty of my affection for you today. Lay down those worries that keep you tossing and turning at night. Receive my peace, the tranquility that comes from knowing you are treasured beyond measure. Embrace that old desire to soar high and reach for your dreams. I love you deeply and I will never abandon you. Keep moving forward. Your resilience amazes me. Let my truth be a shield against the lies of the enemy who revels in the sins I have already forgiven. Stand firm. Arm yourself with the shield of faith and the sword of my word. Immerse yourself in the scriptures and keep your heart fervent in faith. Be assured that I am actively shaping your life toward complete fulfillment. My love is eternal. I will never leave you. My child, pause and check your heart. Do you feel the unwavering certainty of my love, or is the world's noise already pulling your attention away? I have poured out 5 profound truths over your spirit, yet to stop now would be to treat my eternal promises like a fleeting distraction. I implore you, do not grieve my spirit by walking away when your breakthrough is just ahead. Refuse to let the enemy steal this moment. You are here for a reason, and your destiny demands your full attention. Continue with me now, for I have so much more to give you. My precious child, hear this with clarity. I know the specific needs you are facing in this very moment, and I will meet them. I see the practical, grounded worries, the medical bills stacked on the table, the job application waiting for a response, the fear of scarcity. Look up and trust me. My resources are inexhaustible and flow directly into your present life. I am your shepherd, and you shall not want right now. Rest assured that I will meet all your needs and bring restoration to your finances. The burdens of debt that weigh you down will be lifted, and every challenge that seems insurmountable will be overcome. I will empower you with the strength and determination needed to move forward. Look for my miracles in the small details of your day. Did the traffic clear unexpectedly? Was a wisdom for a difficult decision placed in your mind? Did a kind word arrive when you felt most alone? That was my provision at work. Trust me to provide the wisdom and strength required for the next hour. My guidance is always available. Your efforts will flourish. Your labor, dedication, and every seed of faith you plant will grow and yield plentiful harvests. Doors of opportunity will swing wide open and prosperity will enter your life in all its forms, material, emotional, and spiritual. I am opening doors of blessing and opportunity for you presently. Claim the authority I have given you over the enemy's influence today. Hold fast to my love and grace, confident that your financial worries will be resolved, your debt settled, and all your financial burdens removed. Scarcity will not find a place in your home or in the lives of your children or their children, for I will shower you with abundance in every aspect of your life. Walk in faith and obedience, secure in the knowledge that I am ever by your side, never to leave nor forsake you. You shall become a living testament to my boundless provision. Do not be dismayed when uncertainty casts shadows on your path or when challenges loom large. Remember, I am by your side. Each obstacle is not merely a hurdle but an invitation to grow and fortify your spirit. Hold fast to your dreams, my child. Do not cease in your pursuit of the desires deeply etched within your heart. My peace is available to guard your heart and mind right now. Trust that I am working all things together for your ultimate good. Keep pressing forward. I will bless you greatly. You are on the right path. My beloved one, let me give you a truth that shatters the chains of inadequacy you sometimes wear. You are set apart and made holy, not by your own exhausting effort, but by my redemption. Embrace your true identity and cast aside the guilt of past sins. I have already purchased you with the highest price, and the transaction is complete. You are my beloved, victorious through Christ Jesus, and you must stop measuring your holiness by your temporary stumbles or your neighbor's judgmental gaze. Acknowledge and claim this majestic reality. You are a citizen of heaven, walking on earth. The world you navigate, with its challenging traffic, its relentless deadlines, and its fleeting opinions, is not your true home. Your true identity is found only in me, your Creator and Savior. Walk in the dignity and authority I have already conferred upon you. Do not let the world's tumult make you forget the times I have come to your aid. Embrace your royal priesthood and holy nation status. This is not merely a title, it is a divine commission. You are called to mediate my grace, to intercede for your family, and to offer up prayers that rise like sweet incense before my throne. Your true identity is found only in me, your Creator and Savior. You are my beloved, victorious through Christ Jesus, set apart as a holy nation, a royal priesthood chosen before you were even formed in your mother's womb. You were destined for greatness, prosperity, and to be a conduit of love and kindness in a world that yearns for compassion. I have called you out of darkness into my marvelous light this day. Let your life be a testament to my saving and transforming power. I know you look at yourself and see the broken pieces, the areas where you still wrestle with old habits or self-doubt. But when I look, I recognize the Christ-likeness that is forming within your soul. You are a masterpiece in progress, a stunning work of divine art. Acknowledge the miracle of your transformation and new creation. I urge you now, stop judging yourself by the fleeting standards of the world. See the potential, the beauty, and the royalty that I see in you. Your current struggles, the difficulty forgiving a sight, the exhaustion from constantly striving, these are simply opportunities for my power to shine through. My strength is perfected in your weakness. Refuse to be chained by negativity or to accept any notion of defeat. Your identity is not defined by the hurtful words of those who have tried to bring you down. I will defend you against your enemies day and night. My love is a shield that encircles you. Fear no harm, for I am your defender. You are a living stone in my spiritual temple, a vital, irreplaceable piece. Your service, however small, contributes to my grand eternal plan. See your daily tasks as opportunities for our shared ministry. I enjoy working alongside you, guiding your hands and your feet. Your participation in my mission is valued and essential right now. Do not be afraid to step forward and trust in me. I will be your unwavering guide and companion, never leaving you. Even through times of spiritual wilderness, know that I am always with you. My grace is forever in your presence. I will be your support during doubts and your inspiration on this journey of faith. Stand strong, my son, and avoid the pitfalls. Your journey is unique, and you have the power to overcome adversity, emerging even stronger. Your inheritance is incorruptible and unfading. Claim the authority I have given you over the enemy's influence today. You are not cursed, but eternally covered by my covenant promises. Acknowledge and receive the boundless goodness I bestow upon you. Walk in this truth, for it is the unshakable foundation of your present existence. I love you, my child, and I will never let you go. My precious one, let's talk about the hard parts, the moments you replay in your mind when you stumble and fall. Stop carrying that shame immediately. I know you feel the weight of failure, and the temptation is to retreat into guilt, believing you've ruined this new beginning. I want you to banish those thoughts of defeat. Listen closely. My forgiveness is immediate and complete when you turn to me. The instant you breathe out that simple, sincere "I'm sorry, Father," my arms are open and embracing you now. There is no shame in returning to my embrace. There is only overwhelming joy in heaven because I rejoice over you with singing. Come closer to me, and let my light dissolve the shadows of distress that disrupt your peace. Each moment is a fresh opportunity for a new beginning with me. Think of it. The sun rises every single day, wiping the slate clean of the night's errors, and my mercies are just like that, new every morning. I do not hold your past failures against you. They are forgotten. The accusations of the enemy and the painful memories others try to weaponize against you hold no power, because I have already forgiven them. I am actively transforming you into the image of my Son this very minute. This process is not a lightning strike. It is a patient, gentle, and constant sculpting. Do not fear vulnerability. It is the path to my deepest healing. I am mending and strengthening your heart right now. Receive the fresh outpouring of my mercy and grace today. My grace is abundant, and my mercy knows no end. When you feel that tightness of guilt, I urge you now, give to me all your burdens, all your pain. Let me carry them, for you were never meant to bear them alone. Surrender is not weakness. It is the ultimate act of faith in my goodness. Find rest for your soul in today's complete reliance on me. I will cleanse your soul and fill you once more with my word. I will not permit anyone to draw you away from my love. You have turned away from evil and given me your heart. You have declared with your own lips your belief in me as your Savior and Protector. You have shown unwavering loyalty. Move forward, persist, do not stay where you are today. I bless you with immense opportunity. March forward with certainty and stand bravely before the enemies and conflicts you must face. Remember my words. They bring healing to your body and encouragement to your mind. You will rise from that bed of despair and feel transformed. My Holy Spirit embraces and lifts you up so that no harm will befall you. Your enemies know that I have placed my anointing on you, a supernatural blessing, and with it you will conquer the world. I am renewing your purpose and vision starting today. Anxiety will not overwhelm you when things get complicated. I am giving you the wisdom to fight so that no emotion of defeat will ever dominate you again. My desire is to enrich your spirit and soul first, preparing you to manage your blessings wisely. When troubles arise, hold fast and fear not, for I am ever by your side, ready to lift you from the turmoil. Proclaim now, both aloud and in writing, I believe. Together we will emerge from the storm triumphant. Know deeply in your heart my boundless love for you. Feel my love enveloping you, transforming your sorrow into joy, lightening the load you carry, and infusing your steps with renewed vigor. My beloved child, let's focus on the power you hold right now, the power in your voice. Your prayers matter to me, and I am listening to them right now. They are not empty words tossed into the wind. They reach my sacred throne wrapped in sincerity, rising like beautiful, potent incense. I know the questions that echo in the quiet of your nights. Does this even make a difference? Am I just repeating myself? Hear my absolute certainty. The words you speak in faith carry power and authority. My will is often moved by the earnest prayers of my righteous children. When you speak my name with conviction, my armies hasten to your side, and the forces of darkness begin to scatter. Do not cease praying, persist in your conversation with me. I have promised to answer when you call on my name. This is not a one-way communication. It is a divine conversation, where you share your burdens and I reveal my solutions. Experience the supernatural strength that comes from connecting with me today. Just trust in me, and I will make them disappear. You are a vessel of my truth and light in your immediate sphere of influence. Your job is not to fix the world, but to be a simple, faithful carrier of my light in your everyday interactions. Be assured of my focused, personal, and eternal care for you today. Your testimony today, that moment you choose kindness over anger, or patience over frustration, can be the spark of hope for another soul. I have given you a platform, however small, to glorify my name. It could be the way you respond to stress at work, the patience you show a family member, or the simple integrity you display in a moment of temptation. Speak life, for I have put my very words in your mouth. Let your words be filled with the same love and power that I have imbued in them. I want you to begin each morning by entrusting your day into my hands, and watch as I lay a path of peace and success before you. Yet when troubles arise, hold fast and fear not, for I am ever by your side, ready to lift you from the turmoil. Proclaim now, both aloud and in writing, I believe. Together we will emerge from the storm triumphant. Know deeply in your heart my boundless love for you. You possess the power I always speak of, the power to master your emotions through my spirit, to govern the words you speak, casting aside murmur of discontent and declarations of defeat. The inner fire I have ignited within you reduces all barriers to ashes. I urge you to know me better, to recognize my voice, to trust the assurances found in my word. Heaven and earth may fade, but my words will never disappear. My promises are steadfast. I will show mercy. Your family is under my care, and my love for you is everlasting. Embrace this truth and receive my peace. You are my beloved child, my greatest treasure, and I will always be with you in every moment of your life. Starting today, go forward knowing I'll always be with you. I'll guide you toward the wonderful life I've promised. Just put your faith in me, and you will see how my love changes you, giving you strength beyond your imagination. I love you deeply, beyond what you can grasp. Remember, I'll be with you every day, no matter what. My cherished one, this is a deep truth that brings me profound joy. I rejoice over you with singing. Do you truly grasp that? The creator of the heavens and the earth, the architect of stars, finds true pleasure in simply walking through the day with you. You bring me profound joy. I know you often think that my attention is reserved only for grand acts of sacrifice or flawless service. But listen to this intimacy. Simply by being my child, you fulfill a purpose in my heart. You are my masterpiece, a stunning work of divine art, created for good works prepared beforehand. I celebrate your unique personality and the spirit I have placed within you. Do not postpone joy or devotion until a better time. I see you waiting for circumstances to align perfectly before you allow yourself to be happy. I desire your well-being, your strength, your enjoyment of each day of life I grant you. Your faith, however small, is precious and pleasing in my sight. It is more valuable to me than the loudest declarations of those whose hearts are far from me. I know you have felt the sting of rejection, the cruelty of others' judgment that made you feel less than. Pay them no mind, for in my hands lies your victory. I am your hope today. Let us end all negative thinking, all feelings of inadequacy, everything that brings you down. My holy word heals, encourages, motivates, revives your joy, and fills you with new beautiful dreams. Dare to trust me now, lay it all out before me. I'll fill you with the courage to break free from the gloom and despair pressing down on you. Just hold my hand, let my presence as light chase away your darkness. I am your protector and solid ground. Even when troubles seem too much, I'm there to pick you up and elevate you. Do not fear the loss of material things. Prioritize what truly holds value. Love me, seek me with all your might, for I am your provider. My wish is to see your heart filled with joy and hope. Never doubt as you draw near to me in prayer, for I am always willing to listen and respond to your pleas. Whenever you ask something from me, believing it's good for you and others, I'll make sure you get it. So have faith in my plan for you, because I only think of what's best for you. Acknowledge and claim this majestic reality. You are a citizen of heaven, walking on earth. The world you navigate, with its challenging traffic, its relentless deadlines, and its fleeting opinions, is not your true home. Your true identity is found only in me, your Creator and Savior. Walk in the dignity and authority I have already conferred upon you. Do not let the world's tumult make you forget the times I have come to your aid. Your life will be filled to the brim with good things and blessings. You'll witness the incredible ways my love and faithfulness show up in your life. Trust in what I'm telling you, believe, and you'll see your life transform. My desire is to see your heart filled with joy and hope. You are my beloved son, my cherished daughter, and my delight in you is boundless. My precious one, listen closely to the stillness right now. For 10 seconds, I have whispered my love and delight into your soul, confirming your worth and your calling. Do you feel the stirring of renewal, or are you allowing old habits of doubt to tempt you toward retreat? It would deeply disappoint my heart to see you undervalue this divine conversation. I have risked everything for you, and your return to the past is unthinkable. Do not let weariness be the weapon of your adversary. Rise up and claim the courage I have placed in your bones. Your full inheritance awaits you in the next word. My child, you have felt my delight in your existence, recognizing that your faith, however small, is precious and pleasing in my sight. Now, I offer you a direct way to express that joy and become a co-laborer in the great harvest. I invite you now, for the fields are ripe and the workers are few. See this mission as the fertile ground for your abundance. Your generous support, whether through a super thanks, becoming a member, or sending a seed through PayPal, is the oil that keeps this lamp burning bright. I will multiply your seed and ensure misfortune will not reach your home. I release my favor upon your hands and decree an abundance you cannot contain. Act now to be a vessel of my truth and light to the ends of the earth. My courageous child, look at your present struggles not as punishment, but as the raw material for something eternal and magnificent. Your present struggles are being woven into a tapestry of eternal glory. I know the pain is real, the financial strain, the misunderstanding with a loved one, the weariness that clings to your bones. I see you, and I hear your daily prayers. I am using every experience to refine your character, not to punish you. Think of the purification of gold in the furnace. The fire doesn't destroy, it removes the dross, making the metal stronger and brighter. You, too, will emerge radiant, cleared of any lingering negativity. This cleansing is necessary for the wondrous blessings I have in store for you. You can approach my throne of grace with confidence in your time of need. Do not be afraid to lay them down at my feet. My peace is available to guard your heart and mind right now. It is the stillness that comes just before a storm breaks, the deep breath you take before you face a challenge. Receive it today in your heart. The suffering of this present time is not worthy to be compared with your future glory. This affliction you are living through now will soon end. You will overcome, and I will bless you greatly. Your blessings will be so numerous that your hands will not be able to contain them. Therefore, live this situation as a true victor. Remember, I have placed my Spirit within you to guide you to truth, to fill you with power, love, and self-control. Lean into me. I am your rock, your refuge, and your strength today. I am always with you, always ready to listen, and through my sacrifice you have direct access to my heavenly realm. I too know the sting of betrayal, the pain of being forsaken by those you trusted, attacked by hatred and cruelty. I understand your pain perfectly. I do not judge your moments of despair. Instead, I offer my presence as your refuge. Do not be disheartened by hardships. Continue to move forward. I am the path, the truth, and the life. In me you will find the direction, comfort, and hope necessary to press on with courage and resolve. March towards a future where peace and prosperity prevail in your life. You are cherished, valued, and deserving of all the wonders life holds for you. My desire is to see you thrive and embrace the life I've prepared for you. Your faith and trust in me have touched my heart, and I will be with you every step of the way. I have watched you come this far, guiding your steps and placing people in your life to share blessings. I will bless you richly for your bravery and commitment to keep going. I understand the road you've walked has been challenging, filled with dangers and obstacles that required courage and resolve. Stand firm against it, my child. Under no circumstances should you let these obstacles prevent you from reaching your goals. Hold on to your inner strength. Keep my spirit alive within you. You embody my love and might, living with the assurance that I am always with you and your potential knows no bounds. My cherished one, while I speak of your immense value right now, never forget that my plans for your future are even greater. I know the weariness that creeps in when you look ahead, seeing only the continuation of your current struggles or the uncertainty that looms large. Breathe deep and let me shift your focus. Do not box yourself in or let life's waves drag you down. Aim to live by my teachings and turn your back on wrongdoing. You'll see things start to improve. I'm ready to shower your life with blessings. Success and prosperity will be yours. With me you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Keep going. Walk in my guidance, the path of doing right. I'll take care of your every need and won't stop until I've done what I've promised you. I have a hope and a future prepared for you that you cannot yet imagine. You look at the road ahead with human eyes and see obstacles, hurdles, and potential failures. But every step you take with me now is preparing you for the destiny I ordained. This isn't just about surviving, it's about preparation. I am meticulously weaving every aspect of your life into a masterpiece of grace and beauty. You might not grasp the full extent of my plan for you, but trust me, it's a plan filled with love and hope. I am quietly at work weaving miracles into your existence, and in due time, the evidence of my devotion and care will become clear. Your present obedience is an investment in eternal rewards. Every time you choose patience instead of rage, integrity instead of compromise, or faith instead of fear, you are building something incorruptible. The gift of your current life is a special, holy opportunity. Seize this day, for it is the day the Lord has made. I am pouring out my Spirit and blessings on you right now. You are destined for greatness, prosperity, and to be a conduit of love and kindness in a world that yearns for compassion. You will achieve your dreams and your aspirations will materialize. I will accelerate the timing for you to receive your blessings and the answers you have been seeking. Keep your eyes fixed on the glorious prize of my eternal presence. Look up, my child. Look ahead and see the future I've prepared for you filled with grace and blessings. Do not let the brambles on the road slow you down. Keep advancing with the steadiness of an oak and the fervor of the dawn. The mountains before you will attest to your bravery and become a beacon for those with little faith. I endow you with bravery and assurance, leading you towards a place rich in blessings. Keep your eyes on me, ignoring the distractions and empty menaces. Trust that I am working all things together for your ultimate good. I have the power to change any circumstance, to turn sadness into joy, lack into plenty, worry into peace, sickness into health. Give yourself over to my plan and watch as every part of your life is beautifully transformed. I am your defender, your guide, your God, holding you safe, your friend. Together we'll celebrate when the blessing you've been waiting for arrives at your doorstep. I'm telling you, just wait for it. Trust me, it's coming your way. Things are going to change. Fill your mind with my promises that bring healing. It's time to refresh your thinking, to alter how you react to challenges. Remember, the tougher the trial, the more significant the blessing will be. What seems like a massive struggle now will transform into one of your most triumphant victories. March forward, my child, with steadfast and assured steps. Battle with belief and resolve. You are not among those who shy away from believing in my word, who wait to embrace shadows and falsehoods. I am always by your side, guiding your dreams, ambitions, and desires with endless love. Know that your narrative is still unfolding. Cling to hope, knowing this challenging period will pass. When you reflect, you'll recognize your growth and the distance you've covered, all due to your fortitude and persistence. My chosen one, understand the magnitude of your current position. You represent me to the world in this very place and time. This isn't just about what you do in private prayer. It's about the living letter you are writing through your daily actions, at the grocery store, in the boardroom, or while facing an unexpected repair bill. Be a carrier of my light and truth to those around you today. I know you feel the weight of this responsibility, the fear of misrepresenting me when you stumble. Stop dwelling on those fears. I have not called you to perfection, but to faithfulness and love. Your actions and words are a living letter of my love to others. When you show kindness to a difficult person, when you offer patience where the world demands rage, you reflect my love. Each act of compassion, each word of truth you share is like a candle flame in the night, guiding the lost back home to me. I have commissioned you to share the message of reconciliation. You are my ambassador, a bearer of the good news. Live in such a way that others see Christ shining through you. The world needs to see my goodness reflected in your life right now. Be bold in proclaiming the path to freedom. Let your words be filled with the same love and power that I have imbued in them. I know you wrestle with the thought that your sphere of influence is too small. Dismiss that thought now. The profoundest transformations often begin with a quiet, courageous act in a seemingly ordinary moment. Your single, honest testimony today can be the spark of hope for another soul. I have given you a platform, however small, to glorify my name. Speak life, for I have put my very words in your mouth. Do not grow weary in doing good, for in due season you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. The road may be difficult, the burden heavy, but I am here with you, yoking my strength to yours in every encounter. Let your words be my words, your touch my touch, your love my love. For every heart you help to free, every life you touch with my message becomes part of the great tapestry of redemption I am weaving through history. I urge you, beloved, to look beyond the surface, to see the invisible chains that people wear, chains of despair, of addiction, of brokenness. Do not be daunted by the depth of their bondage, for there is no darkness too deep that my light cannot penetrate. Be a vessel of my truth and light in your immediate sphere of influence. I have placed you in this position, my child, I love you beyond measure. Your unwavering faith touches my heart deeply. As you face each day, remember that I am with you, and my love for you remains steadfast and unwavering. I will work miracles through you, but do not expect people to change if they offer you money and applause. Be content with my love, which is always by your side, and the peace I provide. My love will surround you, and blessings will pour into your life like a flood. You'll experience a profound change in your very being. Have no doubts, my children, for what I say is always true. Trust in me and believe in the words I speak. I am the creator of all, the one who loves you without conditions. This fact will never change. My fearful child, let me put an end to the anxiety that tries to tell you my hold on you is fragile. No power in heaven or on earth can snatch you out of my keeping. This is my divine declaration. Let it resonate through your soul like a mighty, calming gong. I know there are days when you feel like you are slipping, or that your own doubt is loosening your grip on me. Listen to me. I am holding you firmly, even when you feel you are slipping. My grip on you is stronger than your hold on me. You do not sustain this relationship. I do. My love is the anchor, not your fluctuating strength. I am the one who empowers you. I am your healer, your caretaker, your provider, and your supporter. Rest assured that my faithfulness endures through all your current doubts. When that wave of uncertainty hits, the fear of loss, the anxiety over an unknown future, recall this promise. I will never leave you nor forsake you in this journey. Feel the certainty of my strength supporting you today. I am your everlasting rock, your unbreakable foundation. You are always within my field of vision and my deepest care. There is nothing you face that has not passed through my knowledge. Be assured of my focused, personal, and eternal care for you today. I am with you, my child, and I will never leave your side. Trust in me, and you will see blessings you can't even begin to imagine. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not get tired, for I am your God who gives you strength. I'll always be there to help you. I'll always support you with my righteous hand. I am your ever-present help, your comforter, and the one who guides you continually. Know that through the Holy Spirit I live in your heart. No matter what, I'm always close by, never leaving you even as you go through the toughest times. Just put your trust in me, for I have control over everything, and nothing that happens to you escapes my notice. Remember, I always want what's best for you. Your inheritance is incorruptible and unfading. Walk in the favor and abundance I have already released into your life. You are not cursed, but eternally covered by my covenant promises. Claim the authority I have given you over the enemy's influence today. Acknowledge and receive the boundless goodness I bestow upon you. My love for you is boundless. I desire for you to flourish and succeed in all you do. You might worry that your mistakes could lessen my love for you, but that's not true. My love for you is vast and everlasting, and nothing can stop me from accomplishing my plan in your life. Stop doubting and trust in my might. I will bless you so evidently that everyone will recognize that I am the Lord, the giver of all good things. Today, my dear child, let the light of my divine words brighten your mind, bringing grace and prosperity into your life. Hand over your worries to me and find peace in my care. Allow me to create something wonderful in your life, just as I promised when you first came to me. Never forget I am the one who made you, knowing every part of you intimately. My beloved one, let's look inward and celebrate the intimate, divine reality that is your right now. You are indwelt by the very Spirit of God. This is not a distant power you must call down from the sky. This is my presence living within your heart, closer than your skin, ready to assist you in every decision and struggle you face. The Spirit is your counselor, helping you navigate your current, complex decisions, the tension at the family gathering, the ethical dilemma at work, the simple choice of how to spend your quiet time. He is my voice in the stillness, offering wisdom that cuts through confusion. My Holy Spirit will talk to you, offering solutions, answering your prayers and clarifying your doubts. In the stillness, I am waiting. He is your power source for living a holy life this minute. You don't have to white-knuckle your way through temptation. Draw upon the strength and comfort He provides in your present hour. Listen for His gentle guidance, speaking truth into your heart today. He is the gentle dove of peace, love, and joy. Your spirit is being refreshed with new thoughts. Your eyes will soon behold beauty. The Spirit intercedes for you with groanings words cannot express. Even when you don't know how to pray, or when the burden is too heavy for language, my Spirit is bridging the gap, lining your heartfelt, unspoken needs with my perfect will. Know that this power, this intimacy, is available to you right now. I am infusing you with a renewed zest for life in spite of every daunting challenge, every hurdle, every assault on your being. From now on, things will shift. You won't be the same by welcoming me into your life. You're utterly transformed from within. My Holy Spirit embraces and lifts you up so that no harm will befall you. The feelings I am planting in your heart are sealed by my Holy Spirit. The Spirit is right here for you. Wrap yourself in the healing and changing power of my Holy Spirit. Your victories won't come from aggression or force, but with the mighty support of my Holy Spirit. I am the one who empowers you with my grace and love. Your spirit uplifts many, even if they don't say it. Your presence, especially in tough times, inspires them. Continue on this journey, keeping your faith strong without looking back. Pray for those in your family who are resistant to change in their actions, words, and faith. Don't worry, I'm working on their hearts. Dive into my word every day. Let my promises be written in your heart so each morning you wake up expecting new expressions of my love and care. Seek me in this hour, learn and grow. Fill yourself with my Holy Spirit who daily reveals my affection and love to you. Receive the peace that strengthens you. I love you always. Your sincere faith and thankful heart are shields that keep you strong in times of trial. I will be there beside your bed tomorrow, waiting for you to open your eyes, eager to hear your first words of the day uttered from a grateful soul. My cherished heir, stop right there. You have felt the power of my Holy Spirit surge through your heart, confirming your identity and sealing your provision. To turn back now is not just a personal failure. It is a rejection of the intimate partnership I offer. Do you truly believe that your fear is greater than the counselor dwelling within you? Do not dishonor my sacrifice by believing your struggle is too heavy for my grace. I am calling you to account for your future. Come, fix your eyes on the eternal prize, and do not let the tempter claim another second of your peace. My cherished one, I am issuing a command that will change your world. Stop judging yourself by the standards of the fleeting world. Banish the lies that the enemy and others try to make you believe. Look at yourself right now through my eternal, loving gaze. See the potential, the beauty, and the royalty that I see in you. I know you see the imperfections, the rough edges, the moments you feel inadequate or less than. Let my perspective override your self-criticism and doubt. I recognize the Christ-likeness that is forming within your soul. You are a masterpiece in progress, a stunning work of divine art. Acknowledge the miracle of your transformation and new creation. Your renewed strength makes your spirit unbreakable. You can boldly declare, I am strong, and with confidence continue your journey to the peak where I await you. I love you fully, not because of your perfection, but despite your brokenness. I am patiently working with your imperfections to achieve my perfect design. The agony you've experienced will transform into beautiful miracles. Look not to the past, for no joy that you know can compare to what awaits you from this day forward. Cherish the small and significant things in life for which you can be grateful. Walk with a clear conscience and hold my virtues in your heart. Remember, you and your family, your future, are worth more than money, cars, houses, careers, employment, fame, or popularity. Do not fear vulnerability. It is the path to my deepest healing. I am mending and strengthening your heart right now. Prioritize what truly holds value. Love me, seek me with all your might, for I am your provider. I shall reveal many things to you and desire for you to witness miraculous wonders. Be diligent about your health and family matters. Procrastinate not. I grant you the strength and wisdom to tackle various situations today. Do not wait until the last moment when desperation strikes. Rise and take action, be bold. Your heart is brave, and from my vantage point I see no cowardice in you. Do the good that needs to be done without fear. You will receive much and you will lose nothing. I will revive your will to live, lift you from the ashes. All who surround you along with generations to come will see how much I have blessed you. I will change your garments, crown you with honor, and clear your path. Your home will be filled with my glory. I love you, my son, my daughter. No problem shall overcome you as long as you stand firm in faith. Trust in me and in the capabilities I've instilled in you. I have equipped you with the courage and wisdom necessary to conquer them. Continue, my cherished one, on your journey of faith, persisting in prayer and reflecting on my words. They will profoundly transform your life. I am your shelter amid the tempest, the beacon that lights your way through the darkness. You are never alone on this journey. I love you deeply, beyond what you can grasp. Remember, I'll be with you every day, no matter what. I am pouring out my spirit and blessings on you right now. Remember this truth always, my child. You are special to me right now. My striving child. Let me address the deepest anxiety that steals your sleep, the illusion that you must personally control every outcome and manage every crisis. Release your present worries and burdens into my capable hands right now. Do you feel that knot of tension when you think about tomorrow's challenges, the meeting, the bill, the relationship you can't seem to fix? That knot isn't from me. It is the friction of your will fighting against mine. Let's undo it together. True liberty is found in yielding your will to mine in this moment. Surrender is not weakness. It is the ultimate act of faith in my goodness. It is the bravery of a true warrior who knows exactly where their true strength lies. You have fought so valiantly on your own, trying to force solutions and conquer giants through sheer effort. Now, choose the superior strategy. Trusting me with your day brings a peace that passes understanding. This peace isn't the absence of conflict. It is my unshakable presence dwelling in the midst of your storm. Find rest for your soul in today's complete reliance on me. I am here to lighten your load and rejuvenate your spirit. Let go of what you cannot control and embrace my sovereignty. I am in charge of your life. Do not be afraid of tough times or obstacles because you have already won. You have the power and determination inside you to achieve anything you dream of. This courage and strength I've provided are your tools to conquer any difficulty life throws your way. Whenever you feel lost or uncertain, remind yourself that you are my beloved child, capable and strong enough to overcome anything. Deep within you is the wisdom to find solutions and make the right choices on your life's journey. I urge you now, release your grip on the frantic need to fix everything right away. Let me take your hand and lead you down the path of peace and tranquility. I wish to free you from the anxieties that plague your life. Do not cling to those fears or hide them away. It is not my desire for you to live in tension and anguish. Stop struggling and worrying. In my hands, everything finds peace. I am here to support you in every way. No one can bring you down because I am lifting you up. No one can conquer you because I'm your protector. No one can curse you because I'm your blessing. No discouragement can touch you, for my Holy Spirit is there to boost your morale every day, giving you confidence, excitement, and happiness. I have resolved to bless you. You cried out to me, and I will answer you. Your life will change. Do not doubt this. I give you a new heart, and even those who know you will be astounded. Assistance will come from the most unexpected places. Be grateful, for many doors of blessing will open for you, and numerous new opportunities will come your way. Believe in these words and share them. Never forget to pray. It is not difficult to talk to me. Just close your eyes and say, Lord, I need you, and I will be there by your side. Have faith, for this is the truth. My presence will never leave you. I am your life and your blessing, the true solution your heart needs. My word has the power to heal your body, provide for your family, and meet all your needs. Your table will be filled with abundance, and joy will overflow in your home. True prosperity will grace your family. Accept my blessings with a humble heart and in gratitude. Remember those who are struggling. Use your abundance to bless and help others. Seek to aid those less fortunate, and watch as I open the windows of heaven, filling your home with peace and joy. My true blessings manifest in the harmony and stability that come to your family, in the health and wisdom that usher in seasons of happiness and new life. My dear child, listen carefully to what I'm telling you, and don't ignore the guidance I offer so you can thrive and succeed in everything you do. Remember, I'm your God. Your Father is in heaven, the one who made you and gave you life. I called you from the farthest reaches of the earth, chose you and said you are mine. I've picked you for a reason, so there's no need to be scared. I'm with you. Don't get discouraged, because I'm your God who gives you strength. I'll always be there to help and support you. Heed my advice and you will find yourself living in peace, surrounded by love and flourishing. You'll experience remarkable achievements and receive numerous blessings. And when tough times hit or you feel like you're on your own, remember I am always with you. You can rely on me. My co-laborer, look at your life not as a solo struggle, but as a shared ministry. We are co-laborers in my kingdom. You are my partner in divine work. This is the magnificent reality of your existence. I have entrusted you with responsibilities that reflect my profound trust in you. I know you often categorize your tasks. Some are spiritual, and others are secular or merely mundane. Stop this division now. See your daily tasks as opportunities for our shared ministry. The honest labor you perform, the patient instruction you give your children, the integrity you maintain in a difficult conversation, this all contributes to my grand eternal plan. Your service, however small, contributes to my grand eternal plan. I enjoy working alongside you, guiding your hands and your feet. When you pray for wisdom before making a decision, or ask for strength before facing a challenge, you are acknowledging this partnership. I am with you to assist in everything. Put me first and I will not only help you, I will prosper you and pour out blessings more precious than gold. Even if you feel defeated and weary, I will revive your will to live, lift you from the ashes. All who surround you, along with generations to come, will see how much I have blessed you. I will change your garments, crown you with honor, and clear your path. Your home will be filled with my glory. Your participation in my mission is valued and essential right now. Be a carrier of my light and truth to those around you today. Your actions and words are a living letter of my love to others. I have commissioned you to share the message of reconciliation. Live in such a way that others see Christ shining through you. The world needs to see my goodness reflected in your life right now. You are my ambassador, a bearer of the good news. Do not be afraid to step forward and trust in me. I will be your unwavering guide and companion, never leaving you. Even through times of spiritual wilderness, know that I am always with you. My grace is forever in your presence. I will be your support during doubts and your inspiration on this journey of faith. I love you, my child, and I will never let you go. Your sincere faith and thankful heart are shields that keep you strong in times of trial. I will be there beside your bed tomorrow, waiting for you to open your eyes, eager to hear your first words of the day uttered from a grateful soul. I am your life and your blessing, the true solution your heart needs. My word has the power to heal your body, provide for your family, and meet all your needs. Your table will be filled with abundance, and joy will overflow in your home. True prosperity will grace your family. Accept my blessings with a humble heart and in gratitude. Seek to aid those less fortunate, and watch as I open the windows of heaven, filling your home with peace and joy. My true blessings manifest in the harmony and stability that come to your family, in the health and wisdom that usher in seasons of happiness and new life. I will empower you with the strength and determination needed to move forward. Your efforts will flourish. Your labor, dedication, and every seed of faith you plant will grow and yield plentiful harvests. No obligation will remain unfulfilled. I will grant you the wisdom to manage the blessings I bestow upon you. Doors of opportunity will swing wide open, and prosperity will enter your life in all its forms. I long for your relationship with me to grow stronger, and your faith to be refined through every victory and every challenge you conquer. My thirsty child, I am calling you into deeper communion with me today. I know the world demands your relentless activity, but I crave your quiet attention. Spend time in my presence. I crave your quiet attention. Imagine we are sitting together in a quiet room, away from the demands of your job and the clamor of your home. That is what I desire when I call you into intimacy. The greatest thing you can do is simply to abide in my love. When you feel lost and unsure, seek my face. I desire to share my deepest secrets and truths with your spirit. Listen to me. Open the door of your heart, for I am knocking right now. I am not demanding perfection. I am simply asking for access. I want to come into not just your home, but your heart too. Here I'll write the words that heal you. With just a touch, I'll break the chains holding you back. I'll take away your pain and all your fears. Worries and troubles will fade away. I'm speaking directly to you because I want to see you happy. Know that true life is found in knowing me personally and deeply. Your sincerity and intention are what truly matter. I need nothing more. I love it when you talk to me, when you address me, when you trust me enough to confide in me your feelings. I heard you this morning. I heard you yesterday. I send you comfort. When you spend time with me, it lets me hold you close and show you how much I love you, keeping you safe from harm. This is what I want to give you in this life, so I'm asking you to believe with all your heart and accept it. The strength you're looking for is ready for you to grab it, to wrap yourself in the healing and changing power of my Holy Spirit, which is right here for you. You don't have to keep living with the pain of the past or think that you have to face the bad things you've done alone. You live in a world full of trouble, but remember, it's a world I've already won over for you. I will guide you, protect you, and sustain you not only today but for all eternity. I am accelerating the timing for you to receive your blessings and the answers you have been seeking. The changes occurring around you are for your ultimate good. Prepare your heart and mind. Open the doors of your home and let my presence take its rightful place. As you hear me now, know that your life is about to change. I understand your needs even before you express them. I desire your thoughts and desires to be clear. Be certain of what you ask of me. Know your wants and your destination. If you seek victory, it comes at a price. True faith, fervent prayer, hard work, and personal sacrifice. I will grant you success that becomes an eternal blessing for your family and for you. I desire your success in the world and your shining light in the streets. But when you return home, darkness should not follow you. Forget not those you love. Do not burden your life with strife, and do not sacrifice your health. I always seek what is best for you. True peace, unwavering faith, a life of tranquility and freedom from worldly concerns. My speaking child, recognize the weapon you hold in your heart and in your voice. Prayer is your direct line to my throne, available every second. When you whisper that desperate plea while sitting at your desk, or offer that simple praise as you drive, I am listening, and my power is activated. Lay your current requests, fears, and praises before me now. Do not filter them. Do not clean them up. Bring me the honest, messy reality of your heart. I am attentive to your needs and the deepest desires of your heart. I know your longings, your fears, and your dreams. I am silently working in your favor. The desire of my heart is to help you achieve your goals and grant you the miracle that you have longed for from the depths of your heart. My will is often moved by the earnest prayers of my righteous children. Do not cease praying. Persist in your conversation with me. I have promised to answer when you call on my name. Experience the supernatural strength that comes from connecting with me today. The very air you breathe is charged with my presence when you call on me. I am here to support you. I am your protector. I am your blessing. I am your comforter. When you match your desires with mine, blessings will just keep on coming. I'll guide you out of the tough spot you're in, and when this turns around, your happiness will be so big that you'll see it was all worth it, believing and waiting for me. I never let down those who put their trust in me. I urge you now, bend your knees and give thanks for the love and wonders you are about to witness. I have good news for you. I know you've been waiting. I am going to resolve every situation that troubles your soul. I will bless your family, your health, and your finances. You're entering a time of restoration. Pay close attention, for here I will show you and instruct you on everything you need to do so that nothing is lost and all turns out well. Do not be afraid. I will alert you when danger lurks, when evil comes against you. I will give you strength. You will stand, and by speaking these words with faith, all wickedness will flee. Your home will be free from misery, scarcity, and sickness. No one will be able to stand against you all the days of your life, because my word is sown in your home and is the protection of your family. I desire to see your heart ablaze, your eyes open, and your mind alert. You must be ready to welcome the many blessings, ideas, and the time to conquer the earth, to reap the fruits of your sacrifice and effort. Nothing you have lived through will be in vain. All that I do in your life works for good. Your life and your family will witness great miracles in your home and understand the purpose I have for each of you. I will assist you in everything. Put me first, and I will not only help you, I will prosper you and pour out blessings more precious than gold. Even if you feel defeated and weary, I will revive your will to live, lift you from the ashes. All who surround you, along with generations to come, will see how much I have blessed you. I will change your garments, crown you with honor, and clear your path. My faithful co-laborer, my heart yearns for your victory. We have exposed your struggles, embraced your imperfections, and activated the supernatural power of your present prayer. The enemy is fighting for your attention because he knows the next 5 truths will finalize your transformation. Do not let the devil win by default. If you stop now, you withhold the final testimony from those who desperately need to hear it. Do not let my sacrifice be in vain in your life. press forward with urgency, for your breakthrough is sealed, and your voice must now declare it. My beloved, you have tasted the supernatural strength that comes from connecting with me in prayer right now. Now, let your faith move beyond words and become a living resource to lift the weary hands of others. I am calling you to account for the souls that hunger for this manna. Your giving is the mighty current that makes this river of my word flow to the desolate places. Know that every blessing you give is returned multiplied, and no enemy can steal the harvest sown in my name. My promise stands firm. The one who sows generously will reap generously. Go forth now and fuel this vessel of hope through a super thanks, a membership, or the PayPal link below. My highly favored child, do not let the enemy convince you that you are poor, lacking, or cursed. Acknowledge and claim this immense reality. You are blessed with every spiritual blessing in the heavenly realms. This is your spiritual bank account, and it is overflowing right now. The inheritance I have reserved for you is incorruptible and unfading. This means that no economic downturn, no sickness, and no human betrayal can touch the eternal wealth I have placed upon your identity in Christ. You are not cursed, but eternally covered by my covenant promises. Walk in the favor and abundance I have already released into your life. Do not let doubts erode your faith. Stand firm. I have the final word. I will heal you of all ailments. Rise with courage, and all curses, debts, and painful memories from the past will fade away from your life. Your liberation is at hand. Today the chains are breaking. Joy and happiness are coming to you in abundance. I will work a powerful miracle of praise in you. Your mouth will be filled and your heart will overflow with joy. I will empower you with the strength and determination needed to move forward. Your efforts will flourish. Your labor, dedication, and every seed of faith you plant will grow and yield plentiful harvests. No obligation will remain unfulfilled. I will grant you the wisdom to manage the blessings I bestow upon you. Doors of opportunity will swing wide open and prosperity will enter your life in all its forms. I long for your relationship with me to grow stronger and your faith to be refined through every victory and every challenge you conquer. Claim the authority I have given you over the enemy's influence today. You have the right to speak life and command peace in your home. Your true prosperity will grace your family. Acknowledge and receive the boundless goodness I bestow upon you. My true blessings manifest in the harmony and stability that come to your family, in the health and wisdom that usher in seasons of happiness and new life. Soon you will witness the realization of many dreams you thought were unattainable. You will receive everything you need, even to bless others and help those in need. Now with fervor allow me to touch your body, your soul, your heart with my power and heal all your pain, removing your discouragement. Open the doors of your soul to me and be filled with my peace. You have fought so hard, been steadfast, persevered and remained persistent. You paid no heed to discouraging words and criticisms from people. The day has come for you to claim victory, to receive provision and prosperity. Entrust your plans to me, and I will assist you in everything. Delight in my presence, and I will grant the desires of your heart. Call out to me, and I will answer you. I want to show you great and wonderful things. I urge you to know me better, to recognize my voice, to trust the assurances found in my word. Heaven and earth may fade, but my words will never disappear. My promises are steadfast. I will show mercy. Your family is under my care, and my love for you is everlasting. Embrace this truth and receive my peace. Seize this chance to flourish. I heard your cries of despair, your feelings of solitude and worthlessness. Today I implore you to continue to battle for your life. Should you lack motivation, let me be your reason. Live for me. You are not weak, impoverished, unattractive nor insignificant in my eyes. You are the most cherished and blessed of all creation. My gaze upon you is filled with perfect love. I empower you to overcome your struggles, endowing you with an abundance of spiritual blessings. My peace and love bestow upon you a beauty unmatched. Today I breathe new life into your spirit and transform your way of thinking. The journey I have set before you is far from over. You possess my love, a gift that no one, not your critics, your detractors, nor those who imprison you with their harsh words, can ever take away. My tender child, stop hiding your weaknesses behind a facade of false strength, for those very imperfections you fear exposing are the precise places where my light shines brightest. You exhaust yourself trying to present a perfected image to the world, fearing that any sign of frailty will diminish your worth in my eyes. Let me shatter that lie now. My strength is perfected in your brokenness. It is in the gap between your effort and your need that my power rushes in, making you invincible. Think of a magnificent, hand-hewn table. Its beauty is not in its flawless, sterile finish, but in the character of the wood, the knots, the unique grain, the places where the craftsman had to work against resistance. That wood is you. Your frailty provides the perfect opportunity for my power to shine through. You are not loved because of your perfection, which is unattainable. I love you fully, not because of your perfection, but despite your brokenness. My love is vast and deep, and it does not waver based on your moments of struggle or vulnerability. I know you see areas within yourself that are ripe for transformation, places where self-criticism or old habits rear their heads. Do not fear vulnerability. It is the path to my deepest healing. I am patiently working with your imperfections to achieve my perfect design. This process is not a punishment. It is a gentle guidance where I am continually reshaping you toward the image of my Son. You are a masterpiece in progress, and I am mending and strengthening your heart right now. Do not be afraid to pour out the contents of your heart. I love you so deeply. I delight in your presence. You will find unparalleled strength in speaking with me each day. Your faith will grow, and you will powerfully sense the burdens lifting from your shoulders, lightening your soul, and infusing you with pure happiness. I want you to feel well. It is crucial that you come into my presence every day. Together we will erase the dark chapters of your life, and a new story. I wish for you to see yourself as I see you, loved by me, a conqueror rising each day with a powerful reason to live. Do not fear the world's threats that seek to unsettle you, to make your faith waver, and to blind you to your achievements. You may feel weak at times, but let me assure you that in your weakness you find your strength in me. Your faith combined with my power makes you invincible. Your renewed strength makes your spirit unbreakable, and your weakness is vanquished. You can boldly declare, I am strong, and with confidence continue your journey to the peak where I await you. Here your dreams will become reality. I urge you now, give me that guilt. Give me that fear of inadequacy. When you lay those down, you create a space for my supernatural peace to fill you. I am here to give you the rest you need. I will remove the myriad thoughts and fears swirling in your mind that steal your focus. I desire peace in your days and tranquility in your nights. You are my child, my beloved, and my love for you is perfect, vast, and unconditional. Acknowledge and receive the boundless goodness I bestow upon you today. Choose this freedom now. My radiant child, I have given you the ability to lift up the weary hands of others today. The suffering you endured was not in vain. It was a training ground that equipped you with deep compassion and genuine empathy. Be a minister of reconciliation and comfort to those in need. Your current understanding of my love can bring light to another's darkness. You know what it feels like to be lost, which makes you the perfect guide to show someone the path home. Share the hope that is within you with gentleness and respect. Your life is a living letter of my love to others. The world is waiting for the manifestation of my children. I have entrusted you with the same mission I gave to my son, to be a vessel of my love, a beacon of my light in this world that often walks in darkness. Let your life be a testament to my saving and transforming power. The very ground you walk on is a platform for your testimony. Do not be discouraged or troubled by anything that burdens your heart. I hear all your prayers, every single one of them. Imagine that from my throne a mighty river flows, a river that carries away all your troubles, leaving your soul cleansed, calm and filled with peace. I long for you to be filled with faith, hope, and tranquility. Allow me to enter the corners where painful memories hide, where sadness and pain dwell. I am your Lord, your Savior, and I have forgiven your faults. Stop thinking that there's no solution to your problems. I do not want you to live in tension and anguish. I want you to be free from all worries starting today. You were chosen for these times. You were born in the right place, and no matter how difficult your life has been, it's all part of my divine plan. It's for this very day that your faith will ignite, and because of what you've endured, you will have the humility to receive the incredible wisdom and blessings that I'm about to pour upon you. I will provide you with honorable work, food on your table, abundant health, protection from evil, faithful friendships, and harmony within your family. You will have marvelous dreams and profound desires to live, persevere, and triumph. Always remember this: your age is of no consequence. Never underestimate yourself. Do not use the number of your years as an excuse. I will work great wonders in you because I love you, and nothing can thwart my plans. You have my unwavering support, my love, and my faithfulness. I desire your heart and your loyalty. Prepare for a new supernatural life. I command you, go forth and live honorably. Be a beacon of light in this world and desire not what others possess. When temptation nears, turn to me without delay. I am always listening. Do not be disheartened. Continue with courage, for I am ever with you. I have a perfect plan for your life. Believe, and you will soon witness the realization of great promises. Your tears and trials have been observed. Your unwavering trust in me during your hardest times has not gone unnoticed. You have remained steadfast, courageous even in your moments of weakness. Therefore, it is my fervent desire to enrich your life. My cherished child, let the anxiety of being forgotten fall away right now, for you are constantly in my thoughts. I never forget you. My eye is upon you, watching your going out and your coming in. You are never relegated to a secondary concern. You are always the focus of my deepest care. You are always within my field of vision and my deepest care. Think of the millions of details I manage, the rotation of the planets, the tides of the sea. Yet I pay attention to the smallest details of your daily experience. That small victory you had over a bad habit, I saw it. That quiet sigh of weariness, I heard it. I am intimately acquainted with all your ways. There is nothing you face that has not passed through my knowledge. Not the unexpected bill, not the critical word, not the moment of panic when you felt overwhelmed. I am the one who commands, and I have the first and the last word over your destiny. Be assured of my focused, personal, and eternal care for you today. I am your Creator, your Redeemer, and your steadfast Comforter. I know your struggles and the burdens you carry. I see you. I see the heaviness in your steps and the weariness etched upon your face. I call you to come and drink from the wellspring of this life. I beckon you to let go of those heavy chains you have no need to bear. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. When you take upon yourself what I offer, you will find rest for your soul. Rest, O precious one, that the world cannot give and cannot take away. My love for you is so vast that I'm always ready to listen and lead you along the right path. Trust in me, for I will always accompany you, helping you to surmount any challenge. Recall that my promises are sure. Rest in the peace that on this journey you are never alone. I am perpetually with you. Trust in this truth and know that I have placed people in your life to offer love and support. Seek solace and companionship in your loved ones. Together with my aid, you will navigate any storm. I am orchestrating everything in your favor. Be assured that my plans for you are always for your benefit, to bless you richly in all ways. Keep pressing forward. Believe that unexpected and wonderful things are on the horizon, for I invariably fulfill my promises. Prepare to embrace the blessings I have in store for you, for what lies ahead will exceed even your grandest dreams. Fear not, nor be dismayed when uncertain casts shadows on your path. When the road twists unexpectedly and challenges loom large, remember I am by your side. Each obstacle is not merely a hurdle, but an invitation to grow and fortify your spirit. In those heavy moments, my love and strength are yours to lean on. Though storms may rage and the skies darken, behind every cloud waits a silver lining, a beacon of hope to light your way. Hold fast to your dreams, my child. Do not cease in your pursuit of the desire deeply etched within your heart. Every stride you make, every barrier you encounter unfolds according to my divine design. Let your faith in me shine as a lantern in the night, guiding your steps through the fiercest storms. When discouragement comes knocking, stand resolute in your faith, for my promises are steadfast. My living child, embrace this crucial understanding. The gift of your current life is a special, holy opportunity. It is time for you to truly believe in me. Cling to me. You have a destiny to fulfill, a purpose to achieve, dreams to chase, and a family to support. I only ask for your respect and loyalty. Your heart already belongs to me, but I need you to take your path to freedom seriously. I didn't give you life for you to waste it, to be tossed about by the winds that crash against violent waves. Seize this day, for it is the day the Lord has made. Lie fully in the present reality of my presence and love. Do not wait for a perfect moment, a perfect job, or a perfect spouse to begin living fully. Your joy begins now, in the midst of the now. Do not postpone joy or devotion until a better time. That better time is a mirage that keeps you perpetually striving, perpetually delayed. I am pouring out my spirit and blessings on you right now. Receive them with fervor, with gratitude, and with a confident expectation. Remember this truth always, my child. You are special to me right now. This is the unshakable foundation of your value, your worth, and your future. Acknowledge and receive the boundless goodness I bestow upon you today. Your freedom is at hand. Today the chains are breaking. Joy and happiness are coming to you in abundance. I will work a powerful miracle of praise in you. Your mouth will be filled and your heart will overflow with joy. What I have spoken will come to pass. I have promised it, and you will see it with your own eyes. You will receive everything you need, even to bless others and help those in need. I love you, and I will deliver you from despair, infusing your heart with courage. Face each day with bravery, for I am with you, and I will never let you fall. Do not fear, for I know your trials are difficult, but my strength is greater. Your inheritance is incorruptible and unfading. Walk in the favor and abundance I have already released into your life. You are not cursed, but eternally covered by my covenant promises. Claim the authority I have given you over the enemy's influence today. Acknowledge and receive the boundless goodness I bestow upon you. I will accelerate the timing for you to receive your blessings and the answers you have been seeking. The changes occurring around you are for your ultimate good. Prepare your heart and mind. Open the doors of your home and let my presence take its rightful place. As you hear me now, know that your life is about to change. I understand your needs even before you express them. Be certain of what you ask of me. Know your wants and your destination. I will grant you success that becomes an eternal blessing for your family and for you. I will not give you anything that brings sadness or separates you from me. I desire your success in the world and your shining light in the streets. True peace, unwavering faith, a life of tranquility and freedom from worldly concerns. My heir, I am calling you to claim your full inheritance right now, not just a portion, but the entirety of what my redemption purchased for you. You are blessed with every spiritual blessing in the heavenly realms. This is the climax of your identity. You are not a beggar. You are a crowned child of the King. The inheritance I have reserved for you is incorruptible and unfading. Walk in the favor and abundance I have already released into your life. You are not cursed, but eternally covered by my covenant promises. Acknowledge and receive the boundless goodness I bestow upon you. I am accelerating the timing for you to receive your blessings and the answers you have been seeking. The changes occurring around you are for your ultimate good. Prepare your heart and mind. Open the doors of your home and let my presence take its rightful place. As you hear me now, know that your life is about to change. Be certain of what you ask of me. Know your wants and your destination. I will grant you success that becomes an eternal blessing for your family and for you. Your true prosperity will grace your family. I am your life and your blessing, the true solution your heart needs. Your liberation is at hand. The chains are breaking. I will heal you of all ailments. I am your shepherd, and you shall not want right now. I have given you my promise of faithfulness, and so it shall stand forever. Never doubt me, for I am the only faithful God. I am your Creator, your Redeemer, and your steadfast Comforter. I will never leave you nor forsake you in this journey. Feel the certainty of my strength supporting you today. Live in the present reality of my presence and love. I am pouring out my spirit and blessings on you right now. Remember this truth always, my child. You are special to me right now. My child, you have just felt the unshakable foundation of your worth. You are special to me right now. If this truth has ignited your soul, then do not hold back the fire. I command you to become a pillar of this mission, ensuring this living water reaches every thirsty heart. Your support is the bold declaration that my word is alive, powerful, and active in this world. I am opening the windows of heaven to pour out a blessing until it overflows upon those who support my work. Receive my protection for your household and watch your efforts bear everlasting fruit. Prove your loyalty now. Seize the moment and give through super thanks, membership, or the PayPal link. My beloved, the hour for declaration is upon you. Do not delay the breakthrough I have poured into your spirit during this conversation. Seize this momentum right now. I have spoken my truth over your life, that you are special to me right now. Now I command you to seal it. Go forth and live honorably. Descend into the comments and proclaim this truth boldly. Let the enemy hear your voice and let my host celebrate. Declare your freedom from the tyranny of performance. Write these words with faith that moves mountains. I am my Father's treasured child, and I am special to him right now. Watch as this single act of faith unleashes my supernatural provision and peace into your present life. The time for harvest has arrived. Receive your blessing today. Amen.